So you guys saw LaMelo's new tattoo?
Yes.
LaMelo?
LaMelo.
I did not see it.
Did you see it?
Dude,
He has so many tattoos. I can't keep track.
Oh my.
dude, he's got like, if you want to like pull up a picture on your phone,
On
and
my
show
laptop,
him.
I'll pull it up.
So basically, like he tattooed like his toes, and it looks like some kind of fire, like devilish kind of stuff. It looks so
Here, Gio.
strange.
Gio, here.
Yeah.
Ew, I'm looking
Yeah.
at it right now.
Here, it's right here.
What on earth? Yo, he has a foot fetish because he has hot Cheetos for his toes.
Yeah, bro.
You know what he's going to do? I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not going to say.
But
I'm not gonna say.
Do not.
Not gonna lie, that is a crazy, just like, I don't know why, like, because you can't see his feet when he's playing basketball. So like, if he wants to use that as like, oh, I have hot feet,
Hot feet. But
like
it's just a display when he's got the dogs out.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
It's just so whack.
It's a weird tattoo. When I saw it, I was like, that must have hurt first off because
Yeah.
it's all red ink on his toes and then
Yeah.
all the way down. But hey, listen.
You saw his new haircut too?
Yeah.
He has
what's
a
it?
bowl cut.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, it's insane.
Is that true?
That's
Are you
him.
Sure?
That's actually him.
I don't.
That might have been in
I saw
high
the picture of the
school.
bowl cut, but I don't know if it's like.
That might have been in high school.
Yeah, it could have been high school.
I don't think that's now.
I hope
Gio.
that's
I
fake.
promise you that's not now.
But
I hope
yeah.
that's real.
oh, it's crazy as hell. And did you also see the clips from Jared Allen's wedding on Isaac Okoro's Instagram story?
No.
No, I didn't see
Him and his wife were just like they got the moves, and you got Dean Wade in the background line dancing.
Really?
It was great. So congratulations to Nets legend Jared Allen. And look, guys, today it's episode 68. It's week number 3 of our first ever summer of tier list. We did the point guards and shooting guards the past 2 weeks. If you want to go check those out, link down in the description. Go watch it. Today we got the small forwards. So another very layered position, a lot of great and bad players. So we're going to get a good mix of kind of everything. But how you guys doing today?
Fabulous.
We're doing good.
Fantastic.
It's a
Give me
hot.
14 more. You know that? You know that video?
No.
Oh.
It's a hot first beginning of the week for us, and also
Yeah.
the complete opposite in the NBA right now. It's brick cold in the NBA with news right now.
Yeah, nothing's happening of this Shams incredible offseason, but like it's like 96 degrees out right
Yeah,
now.
Oh, it's a scorcher.
That
It's
is actually.
sweltering is the word of the day, I think.
Yeah.
So pretty insane, but it is what it is. And the rest of this week is going to be insanely hot. So
Yeah.
No, just
And
tomorrow.
we still working out every single day.
Nobody.
outdoors.
No, don't work out with Gio. First
Out,
off,
outdoors
that.
in the heat. In the
it's
heat.
just gonna be tomorrow.
just going to be tomorrow?
Yeah, that's it. It's
Okay,
gonna
good.
go down to the 80s Thursday, Friday, all the way through the weekend.
We also got to shout y'all out for the love and support
Oof.
on Saturday's short. It's up to 125,000 views at the time of recording. It is surging up, has potential to be our most viewed video on our channel.
Really, is the record the MJ guess?
It's at 150.
That's the 150.
So
Oh,
Beautiful.
the LeBron guess is at 132, so it's
bad.
catching up.
Yeah.
It just passed the increasing height draft
I
at
think we're gonna pass
122. Look, it could happen.
Let's
The-
YouTube make it happen.
The,
Let's go.
the craziest thing is that like when I saw it going up past 20K, I'm like, okay,
It usually does.
30. I was like, okay,
just keeps
40.
progressively
I was
going
like,
up.
67.
okay, and then I was like, oh, this is gonna go a lot higher than I think it's gonna go.
Because we had one a couple weeks ago. They got to like 80K,
Yeah,
and I
and
was
it
like, it
stopped.
could get to 100, and then it stopped. I'm like, oh damn.
No, yeah,
And then the next one went past it, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
it didn't
yeah, we're
stop.
here.
I was like,
once it got to
I was
90K,
like,
I knew it
wow.
was hitting 100. So
Yeah.
shout out to y'all. Hopefully, it's the first of many. And obviously, today we'll do our usual 45 minutes to an hour of news leading up into the tier list. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Close to 7K. We're closing in on it. Try and get us
Yeah.
there as soon as possible. If you're on Spotify audio platforms or wherever you get your podcasts, give us 5 stars, answer the polls, leave a review. Socials down in the description. Personal ones are right here on the screen. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers. And guys, do we have anything to say before we
Yes,
dive into the first segment?
I do have something to say.
oh my
Which
God.
is,
Shout out to my sister. She just got married
yeah.
let's go.
2 days ago on
Clap it up.
Sunday.
Clap it
So,
up.
Clap it up for my
Wait.
sister.
You wanna know what's
and-
even
and
crazier?
my brother-in-law Juan. What's crazy?
What?
Gio caught the bouquet.
Did you actually?
Actually, no.
Oh.
He should have
But-
though, because
but-
he's wearing the dress.
But my
Okay.
but my partner did though.
Who has a
If
boyfriend?
you're watching out there, partner.
Who has
No,
a
I'm playing.
man and
Yeah.
is gonna get married maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has
definitely.
she has a whole man. But
So, congratulations to the Squateri family.
Yeah.
And
Gio's next with his one and only Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Let's just get into the first segment. Into the first segment we go. We finally have like some bits of like official news. Now, obviously, Shams had said on the Pat McAfee show back in like April, May, that this was going to be the craziest offseason in NBA history. And you want to get the popcorn, you want to be at the edge of your seat doing all this. Yo, Shams, my guy, ain't gonna lie. This has been one of the most generationally ass off seasons that we've ever had in the NBA. Does the Luka trade happening alone just kind of ruined everything to start, just because you can't top that?
Yeah.
We have to wait till 2026 for news to kind of like, to overtake it. But, we'll take what we can get, at least at this current day and age, and at the end of July. So the tweet's on the screen right now from Shams Charania. We have a coaching extension.
Okay.
So
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, it's crazy. Like fireworks, mind blown, explosions.
Coach.
Chicago Bulls head coach Billy Donovan has signed a multi-year contract extension with the franchise.
Yeah.
Donovan is viewed as the leader within the Bulls organization and will enter his 6th season in Chicago with 800 games coached in his career. And the Bulls and Billy Donovan's, Shams quote tweeted his thing, which we'll put on the screen. So they started negotiations at the end of last season and continued conversations throughout this week amid the offseason planning. A brief pursuit of Donovan by the New York Knicks was also in order. It never formulated. The Bulls didn't want any part of it. And here we go. So I guess we'll start with you, Gio, because you're pretty familiar with Billy Donovan.
I am.
What are your thoughts on this? Because we were pretty critical of him last offseason because the Bulls were not good and they were kind of stuck in that mid-era of the NBA.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be straight up and honest. I don't know why they extended him.
Oh Lord!
Look, maybe I just don't know. I just don't know ball. Maybe I just don't know ball.
I'll explain to you a little.
He's a good coach. I understand that.
Yeah.
But he's been there for so long, and he hasn't done anything. Like,
they went to one playoff series.
That's
and
it.
lost
In 6
5
years.
to the Bucks. Yeah.
Okay.
in 6 years, you haven't done anything. But I guess you don't have the players to be able to do anything. So I guess that's the reason. But that being said, I do think he's a good coach. He helped lead the Thunder to go to the Western Conference Finals, where they should have went to the finals, but they blew a 3-1 lead to the Golden State Warriors and ended up, So,
well,
what are you gonna say, Anthony?
I'll tell him exactly why. So, the the funny thing is, I was calling for Billy Donovan's head last year because of how bad the team is and how bad they're performing. But in hindsight, if you look back, the main problem with this team is the front office and how they built this team.
Okay,
because
that's fair.
you're still trying to trade Vooch for probably the 4th or 5th year going now. You finally moved off Levine after probably 3 years of trade deadline rumors with every team in the league.
Yeah.
DeRozan got moved off finally. You still have Vooch, like I said. Lonzo got moved finally, but couldn't do anything about that until this season. The good things that Donovan has done is Giddey. Well, we're still waiting for him to resign.
That's not even him though. That's just the front office making moves.
But Kobe White's development, Buzelis, they're getting a Coro now.
So you attribute all that to Billy D?
I mean, just mainly Buzelis and Kobe White because, again, they also have Pat Will, who's injured every year, and they just signed him to a big deal last year, and he's never on the court.
Yeah.
I guess just keeping Billy around for the young guy developments, and also all these trades that they've made for the Bulls have not been that great. What'd you get back for Levine? Nothing crazy. DeRozan kind of left.
Yeah, so we know the front office is trash.
They drafted Noah Senge.
Yeah.
We'll see. Plays the same position as Buzelis does.
Yeah.
So what's going on there? Billy D is kind of, I guess, just they're okay with having him around.
I still think he's somewhat of a mid coach until he proves to me otherwise.
If he goes to another team, he might be a lot better.
Yeah,
I think Chicago's mediocre for him.
I think it really depends on where he goes because some teams have tight windows and some teams cling on to their head coaches. Like if you go to Phoenix, he's gone within a year or two.
Oh, for sure.
But like if you go to if Mitch Johnson doesn't work out and you go to San Antonio, he'll still last.
Yeah.
But I think for me, before I didn't mean to cut you off, Gio, but
it's fine.
I think kind of just a testament of what you both said. The Bulls front office is horrendous, and like who else out there right now would be better than Billy Donovan for this roster? Like I understand Taylor Jenkins is a much better coach, but he's going to do nothing with this roster. This roster's not good. Right now, you don't even have Josh Giddey under contract.
Yeah.
So, you're just kind of running with Kobe White and vibes. That's really where you're at right now.
I think Matas has a pretty big upside.
He has a lot of potential, but he's still years away from being the player that we think he's going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to get bought out if they can't find a trade suitor for him. So he's going to be out the door real quick.
Yep.
So
I think the front office is giving Billy D 3 years.
Yeah, and then,
Like, let's see what happens in 3 years. Let's see if the team
like,
gets better.
I don't think there's any pressure on him
No pressure.
specifically because looking at what he's done in Chicago, 31 and 41 his first year, 46 and 36 his second year. That's when they got what's his name? They got Caruso and they got Levine. In 2023, 40 and 42. So the year after they make the playoffs, they go under 500, and then 2 straight seasons of 39 and 43. It's abysmal. It's just not.
It's mid.
It's totally mid. And this is a guy that used to win 50 plus games with the OKC Thunder. So
Well, that's what you get when you have KD and Russell Westbrook. You know
exactly.
what I
So
mean?
there's a good coach in there, but he just needs the right opportunity.
For sure.
And
Yeah,
this is it's just the Bull. Like the Bulls are just the kings in a big market. That's really what they are. It's a poorly run team that's totally fine with being complacent, have no ambition to do anything of substance, and they're going to continue to do this. And Billy Donovan is just kind of wasting his career away, just kind of doing nothing. But
Yeah.
hopefully he finds himself a better opportunity down the line. But what were you going to say though?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh,
well, we're still waiting on Giddey, like we said, and going to their bench, it's a lot of guys that are just rotation guys that failed on other teams, like Kevin Huerter, Isaac Okoro, Zach Collins. They resigned Trey Jones. Remember we talked about that the first day it happened. Why is Trey Jones back for? Like, just doesn't need to be there, kind of backup point guard minutes, whatever.
I mean, he's a guy that's trying to find his footing in the
Yeah.
league, and those are the teams to do that on. Like he
mean-
could easily get you into the play-in.
Yeah, and then Io's still there.
Yeah.
Io's a great player,
Yeah.
but not on a great team. That's the thing. Right now, like Tyler said, they are the kings of the East. That's where they're at right now.
It's about right.
Yeah, it's just I just find it crazy how alike they both are, and they just keep trading players to each other.
It's hilarious.
Like I'm
Yeah.
totally waiting for Vooch to get bought out and he signs in Sacramento to back up Sabonis. Like I'm just waiting for that to happen. Like it's
It wouldn't be a bad move for Sac, though.
no, it wouldn't be
It
at
wouldn't
all.
be.
But I think Vooch is going to wind up getting a starting spot somewhere. I'm sure the Lakers will probably go after him.
Yeah.
Golden State.
Oh, they could, but I mean, is Golden State ever going to sign a 7-footer? I just don't see it happening. They love playing small ball. It doesn't work anymore.
I know, it's
But-
true. We have to wait and see because right now, like I said, it's dead right now in the world. So we're waiting for any buyouts, any signings. And that's
I do
it.
think Golden State would benefit from having Vucevic
Oh, absolutely.
big time.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. He can get rebounds, but he can also shoot it. So
Yeah.
it fits.
Although low key, something about Billy Donovan, I feel like would have worked better for the Knicks than Mike Brown.
Interesting.
You know what's crazy? I would have loved Billy
Yeah.
D because, like I said, him in a different team is what he needs.
Why do you think that?
I feel like
Chicago's just, it's like, it's the same thing with Mike Brown in Sacramento. He got exiled out. Billy D is not getting exiled out yet.
no. The problem is
So-
I just don't like Mike Brown's attitude and philosophy. I just don't think the Knicks have that, and I think he's going to lose the locker room a lot quicker than Billy Donovan would.
You think he's too hard nosed?
Mike Brown is
Well-
very hard nosed.
Well,
Isn't that what the Knicks were all about? Tom Thibodeau's
That's-
pretty hard nosed.
But remember, that's what they were about. The players they have on this roster now, if you ask a lot of Knicks fans, including
Soft.
him, they're soft. They lost their identity. They lost their old philosophy. Something that Dante DiVincenzo brought to the table is something that Mikal Bridges did not.
I got
Something
you.
that Julius Randle brought to the table, Karl Anthony Towns did
I
not.
got you.
Those two players would thrive under Mike Brown.
Right.
I'm curious to see what happens with this Knicks roster with him at the helm.
Interesting.
I want Mike Brown to be hard nosed to all those guys.
Oh, he better- he
need-
better be
they
in their
need-
ear.
They need to not just sit back and bathe in the sunlight.
This is the best chance.
There's no sunlight. Listen,
This is
if
the
you guys
best.
lose.
This is the best chance the Knicks have had at a championship in quite a long
Yeah,
time. The East is as wide open as it could be.
Yeah.
So
we'll see about that.
it's very possible
Yeah.
that the Knicks could do something, even though they probably won't.
They're not
But
gonna do nothing.
we'll close this segment with this: how long until Billy Donovan either loses his job or just leaves?
Well, yeah, he could leave. That's a big thing. Maybe he leaves when it's time to retire.
Wow.
That's literally probably what I would think.
You're
That's
saying he doesn't
crazy.
leave Chicago until it's time to retire?
No. He would leave his contract to retire.
No, he's only 60.
Why would he
He's
retire?
still got years left of coaching.
He just started coaching in OKC like in
Man,
2015.
Listen, you never know. You can be if he makes his money, he may just want to. You never
No way.
know.
No way.
Nah.
It depends.
I'm telling you right now, this is my prediction for Billy Donovan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Billy Donovan is going to have the next 3 seasons for him are going to be progressively better and better and better until the point where he gets re-signed and the Bulls actually become a threat in the East. And Billy Donovan is going to lead that team to
Okay.
a championship.
That's crazy.
That's my
There's
prediction
no
for
way
Billy
that's
Donovan.
happening.
That's what's going to happen in the next 5 to 7 years.
All right, Chicago Bulls. Congratulations on going 10-72 in the 2031 season. Let's go.
Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
Oh, that's
That's-
extremely.
You don't think they're
crazy.
going to get better progressively? Maybe not. Maybe the championship was a little bit of
The
a
Bulls?
stretch.
The Bulls need a generational talent, and they're not going to get that.
Yeah.
You never know.
But
they're not
the
gonna get
players they have around are feasible for playoffs every year, but nowhere near championship level.
Well, they can't even make the playoffs. They just make
Yeah.
the play-in and lose. That's literally what happens
Yeah.
every time.
You guys have this old case of myopia.
Okay.
You guys got to be able to see past that. Okay, see
It's-
past like this.
It's hard for me to see past that when they hyped up that old Bulls team so much with DeRozan, Levine,
Oh,
Caruso,
yeah.
Lonzo.
Yep.
They got to the playoffs, and Milwaukee dismantled them so easily, so quickly. I can't see past it.
Yeah.
And now they're all gone, and they didn't even get a good return on anything. No draft. You got 1 first-round pick, which turned into Noah Asenge and Josh Giddey, and that's literally it.
You never know. Noah Asenge can turn into Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Oh,
Noah
here we
Asenge should
go.
just move to an island after what Johnny Furphy did to him, bro. So it kind of is what it is. So
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is regarding the Chicago Bulls. They're forever going to be trapped in that orb of mid, and you know, at least them and Sacramento can enjoy each other's company in that situation, I suppose. Midland, yeah. So I think on that note, let's get into the next segment.
Let's go.
All right, boys. I've been trying to avoid talking about this situation for about a good couple weeks now, but too much stuff has gone on, and we kind of can't let this go on any longer. As a Nets fan myself, I have to talk about this, and I need y'all's thoughts because there's a lot of information and a lot of rumors, a lot of reports swirling around Cameron Boucher-Thomas, and I am not happy whatsoever. So obviously he's a restricted free agent. The Nets tendered the qualifying offer to him. Obviously they kind of declined. He declined the qualifying offer, which means they're gonna have to pay him a lot more. So a lot of stuff has sort of gone. There's a few tweets that we're gonna put on the screen right now. The first one coming from NBA Central. He's kind of looped into this with Josh Giddey and Jonathan Kuminga. They're all reportedly seeking $30 million a season in their rookie extensions. And according to the Steinline, said, since there's no cap space teams in the circulation to emerge with an offer sheet to any of these 3 guys, Brooklyn appears to be in no rush to expedite discussions with Cam Thomas, his representation. Thomas, like Kuminga and Josh Giddey, is said to be seeking a salary in the range of $30 million a year.
Wow.
Do you want to know what the Brooklyn Nets offered Cam Thomas?
Yeah. I saw this tweet.
Let me hear. Let me see this.
2 years for $28 million total. $14 million a year. That is just beyond disrespectful. We have loads of cap space, by the way. I don't even think we're at the salary floor yet. $14 million a season is diabolical.
Can you pull up some other players, or at least name some players off the top of your head that are getting that type of money right now? Like who's getting 2 years, 28 mil, 14 mil a year?
I'll tell you right now.
Who are some players?
Let me look it up. Well, I mean, Bradley Bill's making like around that. Obi Toppin's making that kind of
Okay.
money.
Okay.
Malik Beasley was making that kind of
Malik
money.
Beasley. Okay.
Dorian Finney-Smith was making that kind of money before he signed his extension with the Rockets.
Okay.
And Quentin Grimes is also trying to ask for in the realm of a little bit more than that.
So why is that disrespectful? I mean, all the guys you just listed, I feel like Cam Thomas is in that tier.
I think he's better. I'd take him over Obi Toppin any day of the
Really?
week. Yeah.
In terms of winning basketball, I'm not saying Cam Thomas is not a winning player.
He's never been in that situation yet. So
Right,
it's hard
and
for him to
that's
say.
why I can't say that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is Obi has been in those situations, and he has come through. and he
Yeah.
has showed up.
But
you know?
there's differences between a role player and someone who's like a first or second option on a team. Like Obi came off the bench. Like if Obi was a starter, he would be making Derek White type money. Remember, Derek White's making like 5 years, 126 or 128. Cam Thomas, fun fact, is also the only player in NBA history to average 15 points a game in under 25 minutes a game in his career.
Solid.
He's very solid. We obviously know he had that flurry in 2023, scoring 40 plus in three
Yeah.
straight games.
He can hoop.
We know what this kid is capable of.
Yeah.
He's incredible. And, unfortunately, due to all the contract stuff, he put on his Instagram story the other day, said, stop believing everything that's put out, heart 24, which is his jersey number, and he unfollowed the Nets on Instagram.
Wow.
Shattered
So
my heart, man.
He might be out.
He might be out, but there's no team that's going to offer him, Kuminga, or Grimes, or Giddey any of this type of money.
No way.
These
So
4 players have absolutely zero leverage in any situation whatsoever.
yeah.
And to make things even worse, Zach Lowe, love Zach Lowe, one of the greatest basketball minds on social media, one of the best analysts that we've seen, had some pretty harsh words for Cam Thomas. We'll put the tweet on the screen. He said the consensus on Cam Thomas, if there is one, and he's got some fans and he's got some mega detractors, but the consensus kind of like the empty calories ball hog guy.
Wow.
And then Cam Thomas quote tweeted this, and he said, the consensus, bleep you and the consensus. This most likely the same consensus teams who can't guard me and send double teams from jump ball. Why are we double teaming a guy who's not that good? Make it make sense, please. Now, if you're complaining about being doubled, I don't know why he's doing that, but it just seems to me that Cam Thomas is getting the short end of the stick here as far as his PR goes.
I mean, I understand why he said bleep you to that guy because,
defending himself.
not just that, this guy has some sort of influence over how much people get paid in the NBA, right? Now, if he's saying something negative towards you, that's going to affect how much you could potentially get paid. Now, if this guy was saying something positive, like, man, whoever gets Cam Thomas, they're gonna get, you're gonna have a great player, all this and that.
Yeah.
Then that raises his value. So of course he's gonna be pissed, right?
And I mean, that's something Jeff Teague said on his podcast. When you're in that primary scoring role, you're always going to get underpaid.
Yeah.
Why do you think Derek White got a bag? Because he isn't that scoring guy.
Yeah.
He'll have some good games, but he was there guarding the team's best offensive player, and that's why he got that type of money. That's why Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith are going to get humongous bags next season. That's just kind of how it goes.
So I kind of have a general consensus of, because we've been trying to figure out the RFA situation. Santi Aldama signed the first day when we were live streaming. So what I've been looking at, so the top 4 RFAs that are left are Kuminga, Cam, Giddey, Grimes. I'm going to separate Grimes and Giddey from Cam and Kuminga. So it seems like the stuff with Giddey and Grimes is that they took off this contract year, both of them individually.
Yeah.
So they're commanding a lot more money, but this is IO, the Julius Randle situation. We paid Randle a year too early. He completely flops. The year after, we send him out.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Giddey, again, after I left OKC, Chicago's with, but Chicago's in purgatory. Giddey could regress next year because he got paid. Grimes could regress because he got paid. It's a whole motivation type of
Yeah,
thing,
so
like what Randall did.
Right.
Are you saying the
The
Nets are doing that?
difference, no.
Okay.
Thomas and Kuminga are a big difference.
Okay.
The thing with Thomas and Kuminga is the injury problems. Because Cam this year, unfortunately, was out for a good amount of time. Kuminga, different situation in Golden State. I think that offer was based off of what he's given them so far this past couple years, with minus because he's not played the full 82. So they see him as a 15 mil player a year.
Yeah.
But when healthy, I think that does double to 30 mil because we know what he can put out for a full 80 games a season. Same thing with Kuminga.
Right.
So right now they're valuing each other for a full 82 games. But again, if Cam signs a $30 million RFA deal, Kuminga does the same thing, and we have the same injury problems where Cam's playing less than 40 games a year.
Well, let me tell you
playing
something.
less than 40 games a year. You're kind of stuck in a situation different than Giddey and also Quentin Grimes.
That's very easily fixable in the contract world because you can easily sign a contract where you only get the $30 million a year if you're healthy, and if you're playing a certain amount of games. Whereas if you were injured some of those games, some of that money gets taken out of your contract. Right? That's easily fixable.
That's a big problem with the NBA. Remember, we're in the player empowerment era.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason why Kyrie requested a trade from the Nets, because there were tons of stipulations and everything of that nature. And players want the guaranteed money. That's the biggest thing for them. And we're seeing Zion going through it right now. There's like a water weight sort of clause in his contract. And otherwise, I think Zion probably would be on a different team right now. If he had the balls to say no to that contract. The players want the guaranteed money. Cam Thomas, like, again, some injuries are out of players' controls. Like, any player can tear their ACL or their Achilles at any point.
Yeah.
So to have that stipulation on the contract is it's just a risk that's not worth taking.
The craziest thing is, I understand Giddey and Quentin Grimes. Cam Thomas and Kuminga, probably two of the most young, up-and-coming guys when healthy, should have gotten paid before Giddey and Grimes, in my opinion.
And they still can.
They still can, exactly. This, I think, drags out to the month before the season begins, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
because
I could see it happening.
At that moment in time, both sides are eager, sides compromise, less money is taken, and we get to work.
Wait, so Anthony, I want to ask, be clear on this. How much do you think Cam Thomas is actually worth?
Well, if we're talking about a fully healthy Cam Thomas, if I'm being honest, that $14 million deal it's a lot of money because it's millions, but for what his role is going to be on the Nets, it should be a lot more.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Because if I'm being honest, for Kuminga and Cam, I would go no more than $22 to $25 million a year.
Okay.
If we're going to Giddey and Grimes, I would say probably around the same thing.
Tyler, what do you think?
That's what I would plateau it at.
I would give him what he wants.
The full 30, everything he wants.
Well,
what has he done for you? Like as the Nets franchise.
This is the problem with both him and Jonathan Kuminga, because they've both been benched for no reason at all. The Warriors were trying to tank Kuminga's value. The Nets were trying to tank Cam Thomas's value. Jacques Vaughn didn't see eye to eye with Cam Thomas. That's why he didn't play much in the playoffs. And had Cam, imagine if Cam Thomas had been the consistent starter after those 3 games when he dropped 40 plus and when Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving got traded. He just wasn't given that opportunity. He just wasn't put in the right spots by the organization. So his value, we don't really know what his true value is. Cam Thomas is the ultimate wild card in this situation, and the same with Jonathan Kuminga. You know, he didn't play a major role in their championship, but he played a role. And he was injured last season for a good amount of games, and they benched him because they didn't want to pay him $200 million. So it's an unfortunate situation that these 4 players have found themselves in. And
I also was going to say, because we usually hear about teams giving them offer sheets. Why isn't any team sent an offer sheet to any of these guys yet?
Because no one has cap space.
I understand that, but regardless of the numbers, you can send an offer sheet. Because then they have to match that offer sheet for Brooklyn, for Chicago, for Philadelphia, for...
But you got to remember that these 4 teams, if you give Jonathan Kuminga or Cam Thomas $30 million a year, the Nets and Warriors probably won't match it. And here you are as the Detroit Pistons giving Cam Thomas an offer sheet, and you're over the cap space, then you're kind of screwed. So there's a lot of risk. Remember, this new TV contract doesn't go into effect until like another 2 or 3 years. So the salary cap's only set at like 189 right now. And some teams are already hovering around that 170, 180 range. The Nets are one of the only teams in the NBA with cap space, and we're just not using it. I don't know what our plan is with Cam Thomas. If you had to tell me right now, if it was about a week ago, I would say everything's fine. Everything will boil over, and he'll be a Brooklyn Net. I don't know.
You know, we didn't mention this, but last year, Nick Claxton got $25 million a year, and they offered Cam Thomas half of that. Cam Thomas does more than half of what Nick Claxton does.
You have to understand
Nick Claxton plays
market.
Nick Claxton plays both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And
the market for centers is not as big as the market.
The market for the centers has gotten better. My only gripe with it is that he didn't have a good contract year, but it's fine. Claxton's also on a descending contract, so he made like $30 million this year. He'll make like 24 next year and whatnot. But again, if Cam Thomas would have been in a better situation last year, but he was drafted in 21, you can't control it, and it's just a situation you find yourself in. And you know, Day'Ron Sharpe is not as explosive or fiery as Cam Thomas. He's insanely productive, which is why he got the MLE level contract. So it kind of just is what it is. And as a Nets fan, I'm just having to learn to accept the fact that
He may be gone.
He may be gone,
Yeah.
and our front office has completely mismanaged the past 4 years with most of our good players.
Yeah.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched much of Cam Thomas, so I can't say. But I know you can, Tyler, and maybe you, Anthony. And the question is, the people want to hear. They want to know: is Cam Thomas what the people say they are? Or say he is, which is an inefficient shot chucker, scorer player. Like, is that what he is? Or if he's not that, what is he?
I don't get narratives with, like, being the Brooklyn Nets, we're the little brother in New York. A lot of our players get, a negative connotation around us because everyone's all about the New York Knicks and stuff like that. If Cam Thomas played for the Knicks, he would be like an MVP conversation. That's how it would typically go. He's not an inefficient shot chucker. Maybe his first couple of years he was scoring 30 points on 30 shots, but he's gotten so much better over the past couple of years. The problem is he doesn't get a lot of playing time because of Jacques Vaughn, and it put almost like, oh, he's like a fluke. He's a 15-game wonder and stuff like that, where, to be quite honest with you, Cam Thomas is as efficient from the mid-range as it gets. He was in like the 95th percentile on mid-range percentage alone. And like, do you realize how hard that is to do for so many players? Like, you're up there with some of the best shooters in the game, like DeMar DeRozan and Kevin Durant. Like, he's efficient from the field, but because he's the first option on a team that's not good, they're calling him an empty stats, like a good player, bad teams kind of guy, where the stats don't mean anything. And look, he's a primary scorer. He's not going to pass the ball like he's Chris Paul. He's not going to defend like he's Ben Wallace. He's just not going to do that. Yet the fans expect him to average 6 assists a game and get like 2 to 4 stocks. Like, it's unrealistic. Cam Thomas, if you're going to put those same parameters on Cam Thomas, then put the same parameters on better players that make the All-Star team and do all this stuff. Like, why can't Luka Doncic defend then? Like, we got to start keeping the same energy with people, because that's kind of what we got to do. It seems that only players funny that they're both Nets now, Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr. get shtick for not passing the ball, where that's just not his role. His role is to just space the floor and shoot the ball. And
he's also a little guy, though, so I understand why they want him to pass.
He brought up Luka. We'll get into Luka like another time, but Luka is looking
good.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Very skinny.
We'll see, man.
Luka's looking very good.
Yeah.
But to echo off Tyler, like, I know Cam's a phenomenal shooter, and his reference stats are, I'm going off of just his past 2 seasons because they echo the same thing. Last year, he took 8 shots a game average. No, 18 shots, made 8. That's almost 50%. This year, same thing in 25 games. The season before was 66, so same echo. 18 shots a game, 8 shots made. That's almost 50% made. His three-point percentage could be better. He's shooting only 35% from 3.
It's not bad.
He's never been a three-point shooter. That's why he goes in the mid-range.
His 2-point percentage is above 50%. That's probably layups, like I said, mid-range, everything else. He's averaging 24 points a game. Great points.
I'm trying to find there was a Cam Thomas that I saw.
I think the shots he takes are average for a score. He makes half of them. That's kind of how it works for every score.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not including his first and second year. He took 8 shots a game. That was his rookie years. I'm going off of just the past recent years, the 2 years that we had.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant say amazing things about Cam Thomas.
Yeah,
right? Like they vouch for this guy a lot.
Yeah.
So look,
I don't.
Those guys are saying it. Then
I've been a big Cam Thomas advocate since we drafted the kid.
Yeah.
So why is it that the media portrays him in this light?
Because the Nets have never been in positive media in at least like
Very
7
true.
or 8 years.
Good point.
Ever since the 2018-19 team was a feel-good story. We had all those guys coming together. They were dancing on the bench. Then we get Kyrie and KD. We exile D'Lo out to Golden State. And, Kevin Durant doesn't play. Kyrie plays like maybe half the season. And then the year afterwards, Kevin Durant comes back. Winning cures everything. We had a phenomenal season. Then it all fell apart. And then shit hit the fan the rest of the season. And, one thing led to another. Ben Simmons is here. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are gone. Mikal Bridges comes in, and then it's just been a nightmare ever since. And we're trying to get ourselves out of this mess, and it just seems like we're digging ourselves a deeper hole.
Yeah, I mean, also another crazy thing is that if the Nets took Cam Thomas 4 picks later, he probably would have been signed already. Because they took him with the 27th overall pick. The first round's only 30 picks. If he fell 4 more picks to the Nets, he'd probably be signed right now.
No, I
Because
doubt it.
A second-round pick is not making as much money as a first-round pick.
No, but like he would have been given the same amount of minutes. It's just.
Well, no, yeah, I understand that exactly.
Yeah.
But the money would have been slightly a lot
I
different.
think it would have been the same because if Cam Thomas had dropped 40 points in 3 straight games as a 34th pick,
Right.
it would have been the
Same
same thing. So
Okay.
he was late first round. It's basically second round anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
I guess the last question is, where does Cam Thomas play opening night?
I think he's still in that.
He's back in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
There's no shot.
I hope
He's
so,
leaving.
man.
I think he's in that.
I would not surprise me if he's a
No
Piston.
shot. No.
It would not surprise me if we can't work this out with him.
I don't see the thing with the Pistons because he would have to start. And
He will.
Both spots are already filled.
No, because we'll get Jaden Ivey back because it'll be a sign and trade.
You think
Okay.
the Pistons would do that?
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, they would. Because Ivy's a point guard. He's not really a 2 guard.
Okay.
He would be starting for the Nets next to Igor.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how it would be.
So, look, I hope he's a net. I hope the team can figure this out because I'm stressed.
Yeah, it's not fun. RFA is it's an interesting thing. But yeah, we want news, so hopefully all 4 of these guys soon sign it, wherever they want to go.
Yeah, I think Giddey's the most likely to re-sign,
Yeah, I would assume.
and we'll see what happens with the rest of the guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the next segment, and this has big implications for Mr. Giovanni Squatteri. That, look, man had a great year last year ring chasing with his boy Russell Westbrook. Gio, if you could just describe last year's ring chasing era in one word, what would it be?
I would say it was. I don't know. It was like controlled chaos.
That's 2 words, but I guess we'll allow it.
Yeah.
So controlled chaos. But you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
How'd you rate it out of 10?
I liked the season besides the last game, but
And the Timberwolves game.
overall, yeah, no. Overall, I would say it was probably an 8 out of 10.
Okay, fair. I would say it was the more enjoyable Russ year and like a good 4 or 5. So
Yeah.
you take that. Sir, I don't really know how to tell you. I don't really know how to tell this to you, but you're probably going to endure probably your least favorite Russell Westbrook season of all time because we'll put the tweet on the screen. This is from Ari Report or Ari Report. Not sure how legit he is, but there's a lot of smoke everywhere else that I could trust this specifically. That it looks like Russell Westbrook is on his way to the Sacramento Kings. So yeah.
Sad.
Very sad.
I didn't. Yeah, the last thing I wanted to see was Russell Westbrook going to the Kings.
I mean, it could be worse. He could have gone to the Bulls. Could have gone to the Jazz. He's already gone to the Jazz twice. But,
Yes.
But it's crazy. Like this episode, we're talking about both the Bulls and the Kings. I guess they're like the Thompson twins. You just can't separate them.
Yeah.
It's
But here's the thing, though.
yeah.
Russell Westbrook, any team he goes to, he's
Okay.
gonna make them a playoff team.
I mean, I guess
100%.
the Wizards did scrape an 8 seed in 2021.
Exactly. Look, listen,
But
Russell Westbrook, he's gonna have a good season.
But didn't he miss the playoffs with the Lakers?
That's LeBron's fault.
Okay.
But seriously, that was LeBron's fault. We all know that.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I think the Sacramento Kings are gonna just scrape into the playoffs this year,
Really?
and it's gonna be because of Russ. And you'll
Okay.
see. I think he's gonna have actually pretty good season, similar to what the Nuggets season was. So
Well, there is one sort of issue, or I guess 2 sorts of issues regarding this. So, the Sacramento Kings had been active on the trade market, or at least trying to get teams involved in the trade market, right at the beginning of July. And they were trying to get a sign and trade done with Dennis Schroeder to acquire him and send Malik Monk back to Detroit. Long story short, couldn't work out, didn't really happen. So Schroeder got like 3 years, 40-something mil or whatever, and Monk is still there. However, they're trying to move off of either Malik Monk or Devin Carter in order to make this Russell Westbrook situation work. And it gets even more intriguing because we'll put the tweet on the screen right now. I'm just trying to find it on my computer here, that the Kings are heavily interested in Jonathan Kuminga in a sign and trade opportunity. However, it's going to have to cost them either Devin Carter or Malik Monk. And they're more apt to trading Devin Carter to keep Malik on the team.
yeah,
But
I'm sorry. if they can somehow get Russ, Kuminga, and keep Monk, this could be a somewhat decent team, Tyler.
I mean, look, the play-in teams are shaking in their boots right now.
Okay, buddy.
Like, you want to tell me that, I'm sorry, but, like, you want to tell me that a 2026 Russell Westbrook and DeMontis Sabonis is going to make the playoffs?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you that.
Not only, he didn't, like, lose the plot. Like, he physically grabbed the plot and threw it in the Pacific Ocean. That's exactly what you're doing.
No, seriously? Okay.
It just...
Sabonis and Russ have chemistry. I mean, Russ is not going to play the same amount of minutes. He's
No.
going to play lower minutes,
Yeah.
of course. Who's the starting point guard?
It's gonna be Malik Monk because they don't have a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were gonna. It's basically like,
I think Russ is going to start.
oh God, help us all.
I
Listen.
think Russ might actually start, seriously.
First off, I want to say the Kings should stop drafting point guards because none of them stay on there longer for a year and a half.
Dude, Antoine, could you imagine if the Kings had someone like De'Aaron Fox or Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah, and
Like-
even giving up on Devin Carter, he may be a beast if they send him to Golden State. That's all they need, a backup 6-point guard.
He played well when he came back from his
Yeah, I
injury.
mean, they were trying to, bring him along well, and he looked pretty good in the summer league. But again, point guards and Kings go well like Gio and Beards.
Dude.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
you just plan this while you
Yeah.
were sitting there quiet, not saying nothing?
And
Dude,
you
he
know,
probably opened up a Stickies app on his laptop and
they-
typed it up.
No, I'm
hell?
not even looking at anything.
that was
but,
actually that was not bad.
That was good.
Credit to you, bro.
but
Jesus.
like I said, I don't know why they draft point guards. Again, point guards are the focal point, and if they're getting Russ to start, they're living in the point guard age of 2010, which is not current.
Well, the good news is I just looked at the depth chart. He's not starting because they have Zach LaVine and they have DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah.
But
Forgot
DeMar could
about those
DeMar
irrelevant guys.
DeMar could wind up getting traded down the line, but the lineup looks a little something like this. You got Malik Monk at the point, if he stays, Zach LaVine at the 2, DeMar at the 3, Keegan Murray at the 4, if he stays,
Yeah.
and DeMontis Sabonis at the 5, newsflash, if he stays. And then
It's not bad.
your bench, your bench doesn't look awful. It's the Kings. Like, Dennis Schroeder is good. Russell Westbrook, if he goes, you still have Keon Ellis, who just doesn't see the
You said
floor.
Dennis Schroeder?
He's on the Kings, yeah.
I forgot.
I literally just said it 5
You did
minutes
just
ago.
say that.
You want to
dingus.
know, like,
But listen,
I want to.
Dennis Schroeder's going to start.
I want
He's
to.
not. They're going to start Malik Monk.
I want to pour one out
He's not a point
for Neat Clifford because he got drafted by the Kings, and he's one of the best players in this draft.
He's listed as the backup small
Who the
forward.
hell is that?
Neat Clifford was someone I wanted like the Nets to get because he would have been great for them. He's like a prototypical 3-pointer guy, 20 points a game, double-digit rebounds, 6'11" guy from Colorado State. He was a really underrated guy, and he goes to the Kings in purgatory, and it's just gonna.
That could be a good thing though, because
I was so
Typical
playing
upset.
time.
typically getting drafted by the Kings, you either become good and get traded, or you get traded
Yeah.
and become good. But
It's one or the other.
they also they signed Drew Eubanks, and they have probably the worst current player in the NBA right now in Dario Saric.
Yeah.
So
I still think, honestly, this is a good enough team to make the playoffs.
play in.
Playoffs.
Play in.
This
no,
is-
I'm talking about
no,
playoffs.
No.
All right,
This-
name the top 6 seeds in the West right now.
Okay, OKC
Okay.
significantly
Okay,
better.
that's fine.
This is in no order, by the way, but Denver
Okay.
significantly better.
Yeah.
Houston significantly
Okay,
better.
calm down, yes.
Minnesota
No,
significantly.
not significantly.
Wha-
Better,
Oh.
yes.
Okay,
Better,
they're
yes.
they're
Not
better.
significantly. Keep going.
Pulling up the list of teams so I can at least see. That's 4.
Golden
Yeah.
State.
Nope.
Golden State, I would still take over
No,
them.
I wouldn't.
Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler,
And nobody else.
Draymond Green.
No, Draymond Green is literally nobody.
I'd still take Golden State.
And they have no big man. They're little as hell.
We
So,
have
The bonus is gonna.
we have the Clippers.
Clippers are better.
We have the Lakers.
Nah,
have
Lakers is whack.
Memphis. We have Dallas.
Dallas is better.
Memphis is not
We have
better.
San
Memphis is not-
Antonio.
slow your
All right,
roll, buddy.
Wait, we got to come up with a firm list here. So wait, OKC, Denver,
Yes.
Houston are definitely.
Yes.
Minnesota, I would say is better.
I would say
Yes.
yes.
Dallas is better.
Dallas,
Yes.
when healthy, okay.
Yeah, Dallas when
That's
healthy
5.
is better. I would take the Clippers over them.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Oh, I would.
They're going to
Kawhi?
get injured, bro.
Kawhi
matter.
wasn't injured all
So
year.
is Sacramento,
No,
dude. Sacramento gets hurt every year.
no. Kawhi's
The-
going to be
the-
out.
the craziness-
James Harden's old as hell.
I can't believe you're defending DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, and DeMontis Sabonis.
It's only because Westbrook's going to be there.
That's crazy.
DeMar DeRozan should have been retired 5 years ago.
Dude,
Chill, bro.
like,
Keegan Murray should have been traded 5 years ago.
Keegan Murray's going to have a comeback
And
season
so
because
is
of Westbrook.
We say that
Because
every
of
year.
Westbrook.
We say that every year by
And
Keegan
DeMarcus
Murray.
Sabonis is going to have an MVP season. You'll see
okay.
it. You'll
Now I
see
know
it
he's
here.
full of shit.
I'm dead serious because Russ is
But
going to revive him.
look, like I said last week, and like I said the week before, I would take the Portland Trailblazers 12 times out of 10 over the
Gio.
Sacramento Kings team.
Wait, Gio, you know what Rush
That's
should
a-
do?
Get out of here, bro.
Wait,
That's a crazy
Do
take.
you know what Rush should do?
What?
Go to the Guangdong Tigers.
Rush should take a plane to the east. Rush take a plane to the East Coast, hop on the subway to MSG,
Okay.
sign a contract, and back up Jalen Brunson.
I'm not mad at that.
He's low-key better than Jalen. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, because he could teach Jalen Brunson about being hard nosed
You could.
and not foul baiting.
You could.
I would love that.
But look, the only teams in the West that I can confidently say that the Kings are better than is New Orleans. I would say they're better than Phoenix because they're just an unserious franchise, and you're
Utah.
better than Utah.
Yeah.
You have to do some convince.
Memphis.
You have to do some.
No.
When Memphis is fully healthy, they're better than Sacramento.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Remember, Memphis was 2 games away from being the 2nd seed in the West.
Memphis.
So
They just lost Desmond Bain.
yeah, but
But
they
they'll
still
be
got
fine.
Ja, they still got
They'll-
Jaren Jackson,
That's
they
it.
still have freaking
it.
Zach Edey.
He's not good.
He is,
We know Zach Edey's not good. We know that.
and we know
just
Domantas
a big
Sabonis
body,
can't
just
play
too
winning
much.
basketball. So Domantas Sabonis,
Yes, he can.
dude got his ass kicked by Draymond Green.
Dude,
he
Draymond
got a
Green's
dent
a dirty
put in his
player.
chest.
Draymond Green kicks guys in the nuts for no reason. Okay, what
Yeah,
do
but he
you
does that.
expect?
But Draymond's also still a Hall of Famer.
Okay,
So, and you have to do some convincing to say that San Antonio's worse than them.
they're young as hell.
Yeah, but Wemby's so good, man.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, Wemby's insane. But I mean, I get look, the team that I think you're dead even with is the Chicago Bulls.
That's
yeah. Let's go.
If Russell Westbrook goes to the Kings, we are significantly better than the Bulls. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Westbrook
I
just
would.
brings a certain amount of like he is the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like he brings that.
I'm
He
curious
brings that
to
energy
see-
to teams.
I'm curious to see what happens then with this team then because
promise you,
this team is
yeah.
the most anti-culture I've ever seen in my life.
Westbrook will fix that. He fixes cultures. That's what he does.
All right, we'll just have to see because he definitely didn't fix the Lakers. That's for sure.
Well, that's because
that-
LeBron had
that's a
cancer.
different
LeBron had
thing.
cancer or cancerous culture. over
That's
there.
a different thing.
Well, obviously, but still, he also didn't really fix the Clippers either. But
Well, the
But
Clippers
he-
all had
he-
their own issues.
He fixed
Yeah.
Denver,
He helped.
but he also got
helped
Mike.
Denver.
He also got Michael Malone fired.
yeah, he
No,
fixed.
he did not.
He
That's
fixed.
a myth.
He didn't get Michael Malone fired, but he did. I don't know if necessarily he fixed Denver's culture. Just kind of stayed the same. But
No,
he fixed Washington's culture for sure.
definitely fixed Washington.
And obviously, he wasn't really involved much with Houston to say
Not
that he
really.
did. But it is what it is. But
Yeah,
enough of Russell Westbrook. How about Jonathan Kuminga on the Kings? What are we thinking?
I love that.
Again, I just don't see the career fit. The only thing I would think is that you would send Keegan Murray to Golden State because Kuminga would have to.
Let me tell you
start.
something, Anthony. Imagine a Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry to bring it back to him,
Okay.
but imagine a Russell Westbrook, Jonathan Kuminga fast break. Are you kidding me? Lob City, boy.
I don't watch Sacramento basketball,
Well,
and no
I'm
one
just
else.
saying.
No one else is gonna watch.
I
Sacramento
promise you. I'll
basketball.
tell you one thing. If
I-
Russell Westbrook goes to Sacramento, there's gonna be a lot of new Sacramento fans. I'll
You
tell you
mean
that.
you mean you?
Nah,
You know what Russ
me
is
and the entire Russ fan base.
Yeah.
But
which
you
is
know,
big.
so Russ is gonna de-light the beam,
D-light? You mean just unlight?
de-light the beam, unlight the beam.
Unlight the
There's
beam.
gonna be no beam anymore.
You're
No,
such a
this man said
donut.
D-light.
It's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gone like you and your beards.
Just, yeah.
Look, I mean, for this trade to work,
Add Cobbin in.
you're gonna have to add a bunch of cap, or you're gonna have to get a third team involved. Like call up Danny Ainge, call up
Yeah.
Brooklyn, see
Yeah.
if you can send over KJ Martin from Utah. I think that could work. But
Yeah, a lot of guys Utah can move off. of.
it's a complicated trade because as of a couple weeks ago, the Kings were not willing to pay Kuminga in the 20 mil range, but
Okay.
and the Warriors are not necessarily interested in Devin Carter. I mean, why would they be? They already have Steph and Brandon Pajemski's improving, so you really don't need Devin Carter specifically. But I think it would be nice to have him on the roster because he's a good shooter. I think that's what would work.
I agree with you.
But look, Malik Monk could wind up being moved, and apparently he has been offered to the Warriors. There's no guarantee the Warriors will accept the offer, but he makes that money range that Kuminga would warrant. in that 20 to 25 million to $30 million range, which I think is more feasible for him considering at least he has a championship and has showed up in those big moments. He was on his rookie year, 2022.
With who?
The Warriors.
Malik Monk?
No, Kuminga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Kuminga. Malik's already under contract, so he's fine. He's on an expiring though, so they're going to want to get off that money and kind of just shed cap here, which is essentially just, Sacramento's bread and butter. And knowing them, they'll probably get fleeced. They'll probably not even take back a first-round pick, and they'll just take back players to pair with, DeMar and Zach LaVine. I mean, they're probably going to blow it up at some point this season. I think Sabonis will request out before the end of next year.
Yeah.
And, I guess it's just the Kings. We'll just have to see what happens. So,
Yeah.
do we have any sort of final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we head into shower thoughts?
Let's rock.
go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NBA Shower Thoughts, y'all's favorite series on the channel. At least we think it's probably the only series we do on the channel. For those that don't know what Shower Thoughts is, it's essentially something that you'll, when you're in the shower, you'll think about something like, like why is the word abbreviation so long? Or, like random things that get your brain kind of going. And last week,
That's funny.
yeah, isn't it, right? So last week, Gio talked about the Harlem Globetrotters and trying to fix the All-Star game and stuff like that. If you guys want to check that out, link to episode 67 is in the description. Go watch it. Today, as Gru would say, it is my turn. So I've come with a pretty interesting question because I'm not going to lie, I struggled a little bit figuring something out. So what do you do when you can't figure anything out in the year of 2025? You ask AI. And AI gave me an amazing question. Something that I never would have been able to come up with in my life. Wow. So I'll give you some context while I lead up into the question. So, obviously, ranking players is probably the hardest thing anyone can do, right? It's all subjective. It's next to impossible to compare eras and stuff like that. Whereas, it's hard to differentiate Bill Russell's career from Steph Curry's career because they played in an era of, uber talented, ultra competitive pace and space and plumbing. It's just is what it is. And, you always get those questions like, oh, what if Bill Russell played in the 2010s? What if Carmelo Anthony played in the 1980s? Stuff like that. So it's not necessarily based on my question, but here's the question. If you could swap the playing styles of any two NBA players, past or present, who would you choose and how would it change their legacies?
Whoa.
Now, just to preface, this is not about attributes. So don't just say Dwight with Steph Curry shooting or don't say anything like that. Playing styles.
Meaning, give me like an example.
Like Jokic in the post and the pick and roll with Jamal Murray, the two-man game, where his strength and stuff like that would kind of go into account, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So
the question is,
if you could swap the playing styles of any two NBA players, past or present, who would you choose and how would it change their legacies?
This is a tough one.
It is, yeah.
I got to brainstorm. Okay.
I almost wanted to give you this before we started filming, but shower thoughts is a surprise.
I think it has to involve my favorite player.
Carmelo.
Yes.
Has to be Carmelo Anthony.
What is it?
And the one thing he lacked was defense, massively.
Remember, you got to pick someone that also can, score. Remember, you're swapping the play styles completely.
Correct.
So Melo's losing all his mellowness.
Listen,
wow.
If you swap him with MJ, you got the greatest player of all time.
I mean, yeah, but
yeah, defensively and offensively.
I mean, that's the easy answer, I guess.
That is the easy answer.
I guess let's set a parameter. No MJ or LeBron. Let's eliminate
fair.
Both of them because that's just obvious. You could
We should
swap
make it
anyone.
Attributes.
If you want, you can, but
Let's give them give a player an attribute that makes them.
But play style is so important though, because the way people play is, the way someone plays could be holding them back.
I still don't understand what you mean by play style.
It's just like what you see on the floor, like play style.
For example, Russell Westbrook, his aggressive play style.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
He's aggressive. He's fast. He goes up for layups. He goes up for dunks. He defends.
Okay.
Like that kind of stuff. The
More
way
so
you play.
More so like the mentality.
Right. We know that Kevin Durant is a great shooter. We know that Steph Curry's a great shooter, but Kevin Durant's dribble two dribble pull up from the elbow, or Steph Curry's just spacing the floor in the corner, catching it off the pick and roll and shooting, right? That's the play style of it.
Okay.
So what would you do? Who would you swap? And if you want to add some attributes, you can, just to make it easier.
Well, I'm still gonna go back to Carmelo.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
So if we're gonna get someone near MJ, who's also the better defensively, or like close defensively, and a scorer, go Kawhi. Swap him and Kawhi.
So I'm confused.
You want me to give you an example?
Doesn't Melo just become Kawhi at that point?
Do you want me to give you an example?
And then
Yeah.
Kawhi becomes Melo. He's
So
swapping
what's the
their
point of
play
that?
The
style.
example AI gave me was swap Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Kawhi with George's scoring versatility could add more offensive MVPs, enhancing his legacy, and George with Kawhi's defense and clutch gene might win a Finals MVP, shifting his legacy into a true all-time great.
I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah, it's not that hard, G. You're
I see what
overthinking
you're
it too
saying.
much.
yeah, he was.
It's,
Well,
you're
didn't know
literally.
what we're talking about either.
No, I literally just said it. I said swapping Carmelo and Kawhi. Carmelo gets Kawhi's clutch gene, his scoring and his defense. Kawhi gets Carmelo's just scoring gene and 3-point percentage.
Well, what could that lead to? Remember, we're talking about legacy, not just about
Well,
the attributes.
Well, Kawhi would get just a lot better offensively, more than he is right now. His defense would drop. He would probably, like, same thing what you just said, the better offensive MVPs, higher scoring percentages. Carmelo would maybe get a scoring title. Carmelo would get all around play, offensive, defensive teams. Same offense.
Well, they
Going
like,
out.
if you're giving Carmelo Kawhi's defense, Melo will keep his strengths. You're essentially just filling that hole.
You
So
are,
it's an
and then
attribute.
Yeah,
you're also getting a Finals MVP.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
But like Melo as a defender, like yeah, he'd be good defensively, but I don't think I don't think Melo's offensive philosophy is winning basketball.
I don't either. I think
Well,
that Kawhi is arguably a better offensive player than Melo,
I agree.
which is, crazy to say because Melo's definitely one of the best ISO
Yeah.
players of this generation.
Like if I'm swapping play style, I'm swapping with another offensively talented player. I would
Yeah.
not be swapping with a defender.
Right. So
LaMelo,
can I give my example?
Yeah, go for it.
So, the two players I'm choosing is Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook. Crazy, right?
Yeah. They could help each other out a lot.
And let me tell you how.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna have Russell Westbrook take Chris Paul's let's say I would say Westbrook is already a good floor general, but Chris Paul's better at it.
Yep.
So I would say I would have Westbrook take Chris Paul's composure and his sort of understanding of the game, whether to go fast or to go slow. I would have Russell Westbrook take that, which would help him a lot
Yeah.
because sometimes it's a little out of control, as we know. So if he had that, that would be very good, beneficial.
Yep.
And then I would also have Chris Paul take some of Russell Westbrook's, let's say, his offensive instincts and his aggressiveness in offensively. So when I say offensive instincts, I would say like, or just like overall basketball instincts, like defensive instincts. I think Russell Westbrook is a very instinctual player. Like he just goes based off of his instinct, not necessarily off of his mind.
Yeah.
Chris Paul's more in the head game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
So if they kind of like not swapped, but like helped each other out in that way, I think that would benefit both of their careers big time.
What could it lead to?
I think it would lead to Russell Westbrook not being known as the turnover machine, not being known as maybe a ball hog earlier in his career, because that's kind of what he was known as
Yeah.
earlier in his career. And then for Chris Paul, it would help him to be maybe more appreciated, maybe more loved by the NBA community, even though he is. But he could
Mostly, yeah.
he's underrated to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people unfairly rank him, and it's because mostly they feel like he's not that good of a hooper. Like,
Right.
but they don't appreciate his game, you know?
Fair.
So if he had more instinct offensively, defensively, in terms of scoring the basketball, I think that would help his career for sure.
That's fair. I think I'd also give Russ Chris Paul's mid-range shooting.
I think Westbrook in his prime, I don't know if you've seen basketball before.
I have.
I don't know if you've watched basketball before in your life.
The whole idea of Russell Westbrook is not the most efficient shooter.
No, listen, hear me out. Because Russell Westbrook, Anthony, you know this. Russell Westbrook, from the years of 2014 to 2018, he was insane from the mid-range. He was a bucket from the mid-range. Okay? Like, his pull-up mid-range was unstoppable. I know Tyler's looking up stats right now to make sure. That's fine. But he was a bucket. He was a bucket. I think especially in 2016, I'm guessing, is probably his best year. But, I mean, overall, I would say Chris Paul, I would say take his three-point shooting. I think that's definitely more of a lower spot for Russ. You know what I
Chris
mean?
Paul's not the most elite.
Definitely
three-point
better than
shooter, but
Russ.
he's Definitely way better than Russ. It's
Yeah,
a big,
so
like,
I would say take
step
Paul's
up.
three-point shooting.
I mean, I guess it's not bad.
Chris Paul probably has better mid-range than Russ.
He has
so
he
that's
has a
fine.
much higher career 3-point percentage.
Yeah,
It's like 7 spots up. I'm
Exactly.
trying to find the mid-range right now. I spelt mid-range wrong. That's really cool of me. Let's see. Yeah, Chris Paul is a little bit more efficient from the mid-range. It's not as
Yeah,
big of a difference
little.
as the 3-point.
so then the three-point makes more sense.
Yeah, I guess just the shooting in general. I also think Chris Paul does a much better job probing in the paint.
Probably, yeah. So, yeah.
Like, it kind of goes back to the vision thing. Like,
Yeah.
Trae Young does it a lot where he'll just go around, try and find
Right.
the open guy, either
Right.
find the pass or he'll find the shot.
Yeah, Chris
and
Paul
stuff
kind of
like that.
paved the way for Trae Young's and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah. But that's actually, it's a good comparison because they're two very similar players that play basketball a totally different way. And I think if they sort of borrowed each other's
Absolutely.
best attributes, they could fill those holes. And, maybe
better.
the Thunder win the championship
That's what I was saying.
in 2015?
16.
16. No.
16.
Oh, yeah, 2016. Yeah. Or maybe they don't blow it in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
never know.
like maybe they do get to the championship in Houston in 2020. And maybe Chris Paul does win it all in 2021.
Right.
You never know. Russ's durability would be a big thing for Chris Paul.
Truth. Very
But it's
true.
kind of like the body thing. It's tough.
Yeah.
But
It's a tough one.
so I myself was struggling to kind of figure this out. And I tried comparing so many different players. But I think you really need to go with like an established veteran at least. Because if you compare someone like Wemby and stuff, it's tough because they haven't really played much. Whereas you got guys like Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook that do have ifs in their career, that they should have won championships, but they evidently didn't. So I've gone for a retired player and a current player. Gone for Luka Doncic and Magic Johnson.
I like it.
So, I mean, I'll start with Luka's sort of end here. Magic Johnson, much better defender. And you kind of have like his defensive awareness, and you combine that with like Luka's a phenomenal passer. But like Magic Johnson's like the best passer of all time. You give him that vision and the way just he runs the floor, I think Dallas would have waltzed to a championship in 2024
Wow.
easily.
Okay.
Because I mean, Magic's defensive awareness is like, it's not the greatest, but it's on another level compared to Luka's. Luka, I would argue, is one of the worst star defenders in the NBA in like
sure.
this era.
Yeah.
You'd put him up there with Trae Young and guys like that. But my goodness, Gio, if you give 6'9" Magic Johnson, Luka's post game, Luka's passing vision, Luka's step back threes,
Yeah, no. Honestly, just give him the step back three and it's over.
that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, you're right.
The amount of score, like, bro, Magic would win scoring title after scoring title. Dude, he'd give Jordan a run for his money in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true.
Insane. Could you
You also have a
imagine
longer
that?
career because if you can shoot, you're going to last longer in the NBA.
Exactly. Unfortunately, his career was cut short by the off the court things. But that's something he couldn't. It's something people can't control at times. But could you imagine though, like Magic's legacy? Like Steph wouldn't even be a conversation. You wouldn't be able to put them in the same sentence. But the one thing holding Magic back was the offensive firepower.
Right.
Incredible passer, incredible vision. 25 or 29% from three. Meanwhile, Luka's out here shooting like 30, 40, 35, 40%. And that's like on a bad year. And you give him that shooting in the playoffs, and when he can just dismantle teams with heat checks.
That's very true. I would also say, on the other side of things, I would give Luka Magic's leadership abilities.
Yeah.
Because the thing that separated Magic was really the way he would get the guys together and, lead them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was really good at it. So I would say if Luka had that would also help a lot too.
I think you'd have two insane Laker juggernauts.
Yeah.
But if you gave Luka Magic's attributes, I don't think the Mavs trade him. Because his defense would be a lot better.
True.
Exactly. Maybe Magic, I didn't watch back then. I don't think Magic was as injury prone as Luka Doncic was.
Oh, no, he definitely wasn't.
So,
Yeah.
Magic's a lot more in shape and, was a lot more bought into those types of things. So,
Yeah.
that was my sort of.
I like it. This is one of a kind, man. I've never seen one of these before.
I think for me, I would probably switch back maybe Carmelo and Kevin Durant.
Okay.
I like that, actually.
What are we doing here?
Just
They're both very good ISO scorers.
yeah, but you're getting KD, and you're putting his shooting, and scoring and finishing, to Melo.
Instead of Melo?
Correct.
I think Melo's arguably on par with KD's ISO with his ISO
With the
scoring.
ISO scoring, I think you can make the argument.
Yeah.
KD's a much better scorer in general.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't say that.
the attribute where Melo falls short is shot selection.
Yeah.
That's where Kevin Durant is a good playmaker. Carmelo Anthony didn't really want to pass the ball.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
So you give him that shot selection, that mid range even goes up a few percentage points,
for sure.
from 99 to 105.
Yeah.
That's how good Kevin Durant is. And I think even on the defensive end, Kevin Durant's a very underrated defender.
Very. Well, I mean, Melo is too, though. Don't forget,
but
Melo was
remember,
a pretty solid guy.
Melo never struck me as a guy that gave his full effort on the floor.
I disagree. I think he had a few seasons where he was really going at it on both ends.
I'm not talking about just his best years. I'm talking about just the whole magnitude of his career. I thought in Denver was probably when he looked the most complete as a basketball player. Offensively, he was phenomenal on the Knicks, but he wasn't as complete in all facets.
I mean, towards the end of his career, definitely,
naturally that all dips out. But
even on the Olympics teams, you saw Melo playing some absolutely amazing defense.
Well, because you have.
You saw him playing. You saw him grabbing rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does that stuff.
You check your ego at the door when you play with other stars.
It's not even that.
caliber.
It's just that it takes up a lot of energy to play offense.
Well, obviously, yeah.
And you're getting old, so you can't.
Your job's a lot easier playing with, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, than playing with whoever the Knicks had
Tyson
at the time.
Chandler.
Yeah, it's.
Which is he's a good basketball player.
Good basketball player, but nowhere near the level offensively as
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. So, but I like that. I think Kevin Durant would level up Carmelo. I think the Knicks could have maybe won the championship that one year they made it to the second round.
But what could KD get from Melo? Like nothing.
I think maybe Carmelo.
His post game.
I
think that would be good.
And I think Carmelo possesses a dog that Kevin Durant doesn't necessarily have. But Kevin Durant's just a purebred hooper.
Yeah.
He has toughness, but Melo's got more of it.
Yeah, very true.
So maybe you give him some of that and just throw a headband for free, why not? Just for vibes.
And the arm sleeve.
Yeah, they both wear 7 in New York, so they have that in common.
Okay.
So it could be good.
I like it.
You never know. So
Nice question.
thank you. That was a bit of a tougher shower thoughts question.
Yeah.
I think next time we have a complex one like that, I'll let you know ahead of time so you can come up with an answer.
Cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Ladies
ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that point in the episode. Are you ready to get into our small forward tier list?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Into the main segment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week number 3 of our summer of tier lists. This week, we have the small forwards. Now, there's going to be some players that can play shooting guard or power forward. We wanted to kind of get a top 50 to 60 in each of these, so we had to improvise a little bit because we didn't want to have 80 shooting guards and only have like 30 small forwards. It's not really what we wanted. We wanted to have balance in this.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem with it, who cares? It's like, we make the rules here, and wherever they go on the tier list is where they would have gone anyways if they were a shooting guard and whatnot.
Right.
So we have the small forwards. we have amalgamated a top 51. Yes, because I forgot someone when I was making it. So we have 51 players, and we'll basically just put them in where they're at going into this season. And we'll take the usual criteria as the past couple weeks into account. Hopefully Antoine's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wow.
And guys, we have any sort of like questions, criteria, tidbits you want to add? Anything?
Let's jump into it.
Yeah, I like this.
All right, let's show you all the tier list. So on the screen right now is the tier list. We have the S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. So as far as I remember from the past 2 weeks, from last week, we had no F tiers at all.
Yeah, we didn't.
So let's see if we get into any today. So you guys ready to start with the first player?
Let's go.
We're starting off with Dr. Seuss, otherwise known as
Wow.
Max Strus.
Why did I think that was Georges Niang?
They kind of look
They're
alike.
the same guy.
I was about to say Georges Niang.
Max
Luckily
Strus.
he said that.
Max Strus is essentially just the Joe Harris regen.
Yeah. Okay, Strus, if I'm being honest, he's literally going into C tier.
Yeah,
Average.
I agree.
I would say he's a B tier.
No.
Absolute sharpshooter. He has
No.
performed well in the playoffs.
No. Sorry.
Not for me, bro.
That's crazy.
Maybe at the end of the video we revisit.
Okay,
But
that's
right
fair.
now he's C tier.
Yeah, because based on the whole vibe of this tier list, there's going to be guys that are way worse than him in the same tier. So we'll start him out in C
Well,
tier.
that's fine. But the B tier could be a lot better than him.
I feel like the first player is always so tough because it's like it sets a benchmark for where this
Yeah.
tier list is going to go. It could go anywhere.
Yeah.
So let's get into the second player. The first overall pick from 2024, Zachary Risache.
Listen, I'm willing to throw him right into B.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Say bless you in the comments.
Bless
please.
you. I would throw Richache right in B. He had a great rookie season. Did have some injuries, but regardless, showed really good promise. So B. But like I said, we could move him down eventually.
Yeah, I think he'll be a low B.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking in that low B to high C area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll put Zach up in B. I think the end of last season really shot him up the rankings a lot.
He did.
Because
yeah.
if the season had ended in like February, he was going to be in C, maybe
sure.
D tier.
I would
Yeah.
say C.
But he got himself. I think he was a finalist for Rookie of the Year, wasn't he?
Yes.
Because I forgot
Yes.
who
It
even
was
won that.
Sar, Stefan,
name?
and
Castle.
Richache.
Oh, Stephon Castle. Yeah, I
Stefan.
forgot. Yeah, Jalen Wells got snubbed, or maybe Wells was a finalist.
He got injured.
Yeah, but he got injured in the last game of the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was before that.
That's why I think they could have done some damage in the playoffs if they probably would have beaten the Warriors if he didn't get injured. So it's unfortunate, but OG Anunoby,
OG is definitely A tier.
tier.
I'm going to agree. I think he's one of the better. I don't want to say he's the best, but he's like up there as one of the better two-way players in the league.
For sure.
Sure, he's good offensively. He's great defensively.
Yeah.
So
I think he's high A tier if you ask me.
easy A tier. I think we'll have to see where
We'll see.
more players rank for me to call him high A tier. I would say he's right in the middle of the pack in that tier.
Okay.
So A tier he goes. Torian Prince, the first Nets legend on this tier list. I'm willing to just go straight F tier here.
F?
Yeah.
I was going to say D, but we can go F.
This man is a Darvin Ham.
I am not familiar with Torian. He's
You're
back
not?
in Milwaukee though, isn't he?
So he was on the Hawks in like 2019, and he went to the Nets for a couple of years. He was in the James Harden trade, got shipped to Cleveland with Jared Allen. Then he got floated around to like Minnesota. Then he went to the Lakers. And then he kind of really did nothing, and then he went to the Bucks.
Put him in F, bro.
You want to put him in F?
Just throw him in F.
Yeah, I think he's in that same category as Gabe Vincent, where he has potential to be good, but he's just not it.
He's not good.
He's
right
like,
now.
yeah,
He's
we
older
have to
too,
put him in
I
F tier.
feel like.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
One of the up and coming rising stars in the association, Trey Murphy the third.
Murphy. Ooh.
Gee, where we feel about Trey Murphy?
I think he's better than Risache,
Oh, absolutely.
but I don't know if he's quite A tier yet.
I think the problem is it's like
He's high B, no?
he's got the same durability as OG Anunoby, where they both just get injured every season. The problem is OG Anunoby has like been more consistent when he is healthy. We're starting to see it with Trey Murphy.
Okay.
So I'm fine either going below him in A or high B. I'm good with either or.
I think Trey is high B
I think so too.
Right
I was going to say that.
right now.
I'm totally okay with that.
He is not crossed A tier yet,
We'll whack him up above Mr.
but
Zachary.
he could go up after this year, maybe next year's tier list.
Oh, I think he's definitely going to be one of the
Yeah.
easy risers like as we go
Yeah.
along. Asar Thompson, we ranked his brother in A tier. Is he on the same caliber as his
No.
brother?
think he's in
Not
B.
not yet, because he only showed a small sample size of greatness.
Yeah.
He's B tier. I would put him above Risache.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't think offensively he's not quite there yet.
Nope. But he's better than Reece Sachet.
Like you guys remember the play in the first round against the Knicks when he had that spin move? Like if he can do stuff like that, like
Which he can.
I have such like high stock in this kid.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be really good going forward.
Yeah.
So I'll put him right there in the B tier. We have our Nets legend Zaire Williams. Had a very productive season for us last year. I was very pleased with what I saw, and he's back. So we're
Listen,
putting Zaire.
Listen,
feel like he's D tier.
He is D tier.
And this is where I want to move Strus up into the B tier because Zaire Williams is a C tier player.
All right, we can put him in the C tier. I don't know much about him.
Just
I
because
just know he doesn't get that many minutes.
because he was pretty butt on Memphis before Brooklyn, and we know Brooklyn again gave him all the minutes. That's why I'm going D tier.
Yeah, let me tell you what he did last season.
He
Tell
hasn't
me.
proven outside of Brooklyn.
Last season, he averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist.
In how many minutes?
He averaged, 24, 25? He averaged
That's a
20,
C tier.
25 minutes a game.
He's a C tier player.
Yeah.
Okay, give you the
I think you
lowest.
put him-
the
put him
lowest.
below max.
Yeah, put him
You'll
below
put him
max.
below. I don't think
Leave Max there for now.
that's fine, yeah. Because, I mean, Zaire had shooting splits. He shot
Yeah.
over 40% from the field. He shot over 34% from 3,
Yeah.
82% from the line. So not
Okay.
bad. So we'll take that.
Who is?
We have a Jazz logo here for Gio's favorite rookie, Ace Bailey.
Oh my
Ace.
God.
So Ace Bailey, honestly, this kid could do anything. He could wind up being rookie of the year. He could be a total flop. We don't know. He looked good for the most part in the summer league. So Gio, where are you putting your guy?
F tier.
I want to put him in. Yeah. Why are
That's crazy.
you, no. I'm gonna put him in the C tier.
Yes. He's
For
in
now.
his-
I think
the-
he's definitely C tier. He's definitely below Strus.
Yeah.
Is he higher or lower than Zaire?
I put him higher.
No, he has not proven anything yet. He's
I
lower
still
than
will put him
Zaire.
higher though.
No.
I think his
I-
upside is way higher than Zaire.
I think his upside is higher, but Zaire did take a mini leap last
He
season.
did.
He
Yeah.
could
I'm
take
still-
another one.
don't
We
think
we can put someone above
Yes, we
an
can.
NBA
Because we're
player
gonna put
that's a
Cooper.
rookie.
We're gonna put Cooper Flag straight to
that's
B.
a different
We're putting him
story.
But look, at the
B.
end,
It's the same thing.
at the end of the day, though, is that Ace Bailey, is he going to start? I think
We don't know.
He
Yes.
could.
He
He's
should
going
be
to
He
start.
starting.
should.
Because Taylor Hendricks still is not going to be back in time.
Taylor Hendricks is a power forward. So
He's
not
going
both?
to start.
no, usually like I think they'll run out. Like obviously we know Kessler will be the center. They'll run.
Taylor
They'll
Hendricks.
either run Taylor Hendricks or Kyle Filipowski at the 4,
It should be Filipowski.
and you have, or they just run Larry Markin at the 4,
Oh, that's it.
Ace Bailey at the 3, and then whoever they want to run at guard, like Keontae George and whoever. So I'm fine going above Zaire for now.
That's
I
fine.
might want to change that and move him down.
Put him
I'll
above.
give him the benefit of the doubt. He's the 5th overall pick.
Yeah.
Will be nice. Franz Wagner.
This is S tier.
No. This is high A tier.
I think it's high A tier. I would put him above Anunoby.
I
The
agree.
only reason why he's not S tier for me is that he just can't hit the outside shot.
Yeah.
That's really the
He's getting
only
there, though.
thing. He's very close.
Yeah.
And low key, if the S tier is heavily imbalanced, he might wind up moving up when the time comes.
Yeah.
But I'm fine putting him in A tier for now.
A tier.
All right.
All right, up he goes.
PG.
All right. Paul George, Pandemic P.
F.
Man.
Last season was
F.
so bad.
No, this is
F.
tough. It's just like, because if this is projections, I project that he will be better this season.
I mean, it's like you can't divide by 0. He's definitely gonna he's gonna be better next season.
He'll fall into B tier right now. I'm sorry. He's in B tier.
I think he's still a B tier player.
I think he is. Yeah, I was trying to think if he was A tier, but we put Bradley Beal in B tier. Spoiler for last week's episode, but I think he's definitely a B tier player.
He might fall in between. I think.
I would put him just below Trey Murphy.
I was just below Trey Murphy. Yep.
Yeah, it's unfortunate this man is becoming washed. I didn't really expect
see
him
what
to be this
happens.
washed already.
Yeah, not me neither.
Yeah, it's.
I think he's gonna have a comeback season though.
I don't know. I
Not
think,
nothing crazy, but more efficient. You know, better.
I mean, you picked Philly to win the championship, so
So yeah, he's gonna have to.
you're gonna need bro to average like 45 a
Nah.
night in order for this to work. But
Yeah.
J Dub
S.
has to be S. He was
Yep.
the second best player on the championship team.
Yeah.
You know, he's you know, there were other elements that led to this happening, but he did prove me wrong in a lot of ways. So
He did.
he's not going to be number 1 on this list, but
No,
he deserves his spot in S tier. I think he's right on par with Derek White as sort of that kind of player.
Yeah.
So, which is
think
more,
better, though.
more impressive for Derek White considering he's like a 4th option.
Yeah.
So, shout out him.
Yeah.
Let's get to the first overall pick, ladies and gentlemen. Cooper Flag.
Man,
Where
it's-
projection wise, where do you genuinely see him going?
I mean,
Because I have a
well-
general idea of where I want to put him.
the ceiling is S tier, obviously. The lowest he'll go is B. That's
Yeah,
what
I want to place him in B right now.
I want to
I
place.
think his rookie season will be a B tier player
I want to place him in A.
already.
I think I do. I don't like. I think
I don't
he's.
know if I want to do that yet.
It's tough, right? Because you don't want to like over project and get it wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like he's just as he's not maybe not as hype as Wemby was, but like he's been just as hyped as around like guys like Zion.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he could be the worst A tier for now.
I think so because
I'm fine with
I'm
it.
I'm just trying to think like the way this Mavs team's constructed. There's no Luka. Anthony Davis is there. I don't necessarily know if Cooper Flag's productivity is going to get hindered by that, which is why I'm on the fence because like, I think if he has a Rookie of the Year type season, I think it would be around the level of what OG Anunoby gives the Knicks. That's kind of where I'm at. But if you want to place him in B, we can. It's really up to y'all.
Put him in the lowest A. Lowest A.
Lowest A, are we going to do that already? Yeah. All right, let's do it. We'll put Coop up in there. I think he's the only rookie that's even touching that tier. I think we maybe put Dylan Harper in C tier or in B tier.
B tier, yeah, B tier.
So that's fair, and he's a level above Dylan Harper, so that's fine. DeAndre Hunter.
I would say put him right where Strus is.
What? He's
No,
better than
he's
that.
better.
I don't
yeah.
know.
Put him in
Maybe
B.
no.
Put him in B.
Low's B.
No.
No.
Lowest
He's
B.
better than Reese Shea. He's better than.
But don't forget,
Thompson.
he did dip a little bit once he went to Cleveland.
Well, that's because you're not a starter
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I think he's
That's
still
what
a
I'm
good
saying.
player.
He's still a good player.
He could be
I'll
better
put
than
him-
Reese Shea.
I think he's better than Asar Thompson.
I think so too. Put him right below PG. I feel like.
He was a sixth man of the year finalist. We kind of have to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I hope he gets better. I hope he
mean,
makes it a little better this year.
He's good. There's just
He is
he
good.
needs the ball more. That's
Yeah.
Remember, he also got there during the season. It was an awkward
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So he was also kind of injured. So
Yeah.
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Matisse Thybulle.
Ugh.
That's a name I haven't talked about in a while.
Yeah. I mean, look, outstanding defender,
Oh, bro, he's amazing.
outstanding, but
Yeah.
he just can't shoot the ball. Can't play offense.
Very hit or miss, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think C tier, just for his defense.
I totally agree.
He's the highest C tier.
No, Max Strus is better than Matisse
Yes, he
Thybulle.
is.
Okay, fine.
I'm putting him above Ace Bailey, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's
for
fine.
sure.
Yeah, he's above Ace.
So, yeah, we'll put the bully up in there. Here's an interesting player right here. The most hated man in the NBA, Lou Gentz Dort. Where are we putting the dork dude?
He's an A tier player.
Oh,
Mm,
Gio, he's a B tier.
I meant to say B. I'm
He's
sorry.
a B tier.
I promise you, I meant to say B.
I would put him right below PG.
I'll put Hunter above him.
I think
That's
put-
crazy.
I
I'll
think-
put Dort right below Hunter.
I think he's above Asar Thompson in the sense that he's proven it.
Yes.
But then again, the shot is there, and he's a much better defender than DeAndre Hunter. I actually kind of want to put him above.
Okay.
Yeah, he's better than DeAndre. That's what I
I
said.
don't think so, but
He
okay.
is.
I would put him above DeAndre Hunter. I
He
think
is,
if Chris Paul has a
100%.
bounce back season, he's going to be better than Lou Dort. So we'll put Lou Dort up
fine.
in there. Mr. Slow Mo, Kyle Anderson. I'm pretty sure he's from Jersey, no?
He is. Cliffside Park.
So shout out Kyle
Yeah, Kyle
Anderson. Where are we putting Slow Mo? He's now washed up on Utah.
F.
No, I don't think he's in the same level as Torian Prince.
D.
He means well. I think he's a D tier player.
D.
Think so?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say C, but that's fine.
No,
Nah.
he's fallen off.
You probably like him because he was the one that almost fought with Rudy Gobert when they were in Minnesota together.
Yes.
But he virtually did nothing for the Warriors. He got hurt. He got shipped out to Miami.
It's
Did
just a
nothing.
bad spot for him, honestly.
He's at that awkward point in his career where it's like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
So we'll put him up in the D tier.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kyle Anderson. Julian Champagnie.
I don't know who the hell that is.
More of
You
an
guys
un-
can rank him.
More of an
So-
underappreciated guy on the Spurs. If you remember Gio, if you watched Wemby in Summer League, Champagnie was the guy that had that insane poster dunk. Yeah, you definitely don't
Can't remember.
Casual.
Gio Champagnie is like a really good bench guy. Comes off the bench, puts in minutes.
So
did
he's
he
a
play?
D-tier player.
Did he play a full 82 this year?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
His brother's on the Wizards.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
Um,
Champagnie's not bad.
Put him in the D tier, bro.
I would put him bottom C below Zaire.
he's bottom C. Yeah, he's bottom C. He's not D. He's not bad.
He gives you a lot more from Kyle Anderson. He can shoot.
Yeah.
He's
not
very
bad.
physical in the paint. He's a good player.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not bad.
So
Fine.
put him just below there.
Is that Kyrie Irving?
Why is Kyrie Irving here? This is not supposed to be him. Hang on, let me delete Kyrie out of here.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
what?
That's funny. Anyways, LeBron James. I don't know why Kyrie Irving was there. It's funny.
F.
Put LeBron in F tier.
Did I forget? Hold on. I think I forgot a name. I think that's why, because maybe Kyrie was there. because it like auto corrected.
Oh, you forgot. It's Kyrie During, the new small forward. Not Irving.
Kyrie During's crazy.
LeBron is S tier.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, if I
Best
could,
S tier.
if I could figure out who it was, I think I know who. No, I don't even know who we were missing. To be honest with you, I'm trying to figure this out. Who could I have said that was Kyrie Irving? I honestly don't remember.
Did they play for Dallas?
I don't know because like I did this on my MacBook and it like auto corrects everything because it's kind of dumb.
Kyrie. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I don't know if I'll
If we figure it out,
we'll
yeah.
count it afterwards. If there's 51 names, then I know we did something right, and if not, then we'll worry about it. But LeBron is, I would put him just right at the top of
Yeah.
best here.
Yeah.
He's still playing at the top of his game.
You know what? I don't think so.
Oh, Gio, stop. We're not getting
Okay,
into this convo.
this dude just wants to be unpopular so much.
I actually don't think he's the best player on this list here.
I mean, we'll have to see going forward. But he's definitely better than J-Dub.
I disagree.
Oh my
I
God!
think
Stop it!
J-Dub-
No,
no, seriously.
we're not having this convo.
LeBron is done.
Okay, yes, but right now he's still
Yeah,
better
but
than
right now
J-Dub.
going into the season, we have to respect him for the player he is.
I can't.
So
Gio, sorry,
He's
you're
not a good
overruled.
player anymore.
look, it is what it is, man. You've
Overruled.
been
He's not a
outvoted.
winning player. He's just in there for the stats at this point.
He just wants to play with Bronny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he wants, and he'll get one final ring chase. All right, let's get into Antoine's favorite player, Andrew Wiggins.
Nah, he's A tier.
F minus. F minus minus.
He's better than Murphy.
F minus minus minus.
But is he A tier worthy? I think compared to his 2022 year, he's not as good anymore.
F plus.
I would put him
He was
high.
balling on the Heat.
He was, yeah. I'm fine with either lowest A or highest B.
I put you in
Z.
the lowest A because he was balling on the Heat. I think he new place. He's the number one option now.
Totally fair.
I
Y.
think he's gonna be hooping for the Heat.
X.
Put him in lowest A.
You just don't like Andrew Wiggins. We'll put him-
F plus minus 0.
I was gonna go lowest. I was gonna go highest B, but just to piss off Antoine, I'm totally fine going.
That is
highest- lowest A.
disgusting. I hope no one watches this tier list.
I have to bleep it out now. Crap. Why?
I'm awful.
Insane. Anyways, let's get into his teammate, Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Oh, Jaime fell off so bad after
Yeah,
his
he's
rookie year.
Definitely a sophomore slump for
Yeah.
sure.
He's C tier right
C
now.
tier, I would have to agree. I would put him just below Max Strus.
That's fine.
good. Yeah.
That's fine.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's-
he's
he's
better than
still-
Matisse.
He has flashes better than
Yeah.
Thibault, yes. Thibault just can't stay on the floor. That's really the main gripe I have with him. Dylan Brooks, another one of Antoine's all-time favorite players.
Goat.
Now, let me actually say this. Dylan Brooks has grown a lot on me over the past 2 or 3 years.
He's
I used-
matured.
I used to hate this guy. He's very misunderstood, and that's kind of how I view Dylan Brooks.
He's matured up.
Yeah. I
Gio,
think he's
you are a Dylan Brooks guy. What are your thoughts?
not a huge Brooks guy, but I think he should be in that B tier, right around where Thompson is and Hunter is, right in between them.
Honestly, I would put him right next to Lou Dort.
That's fine.
But
They,
then,
they both play the same game.
yeah, because I think Brooks is more valuable on the defensive end than DeAndre Hunter.
Okay.
I think DeAndre Hunter's a little too one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And plus, Dylan Brooks can shoot the three. He made like 8 threes in a game last year.
did.
Insane.
That's
So
a good spot.
I'm fine putting him just below Dort.
Yeah.
All right, off he goes.
Macau.
Mr. Six-Pick Mick, Mikal Bridges. All right, Anthony, I want your genuinely Knicks fan, unbiased thoughts. Before me and Gio say anything, where do you genuinely think Mikal Bridges should go?
Okay.
I feel like he's a very polarizing player at this stage.
Well, if we're talking regular season Mikal Bridges, he falls right where Kyle Anderson is.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's crazy.
Wow, who said that?
That's nuts.
Dude, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm. No, in real, he should be where Jaime Jaquez and Max Strus are.
That's ridiculous.
Playoff Mikal Bridges is right where OG Anunoby is.
I think both takes are ridiculous. I think he's
Wow.
I think he's a straight B tier.
Who said that?
I think
he is B tier. He's right between Lou Dort and Dylan Brooks.
wrong. I think he's better than Paul George
That is disgusting.
at this point. At this point, he's definitely better than Paul George.
Not Trey Murphy.
I may even say he's
no,
better
no,
than Trey Murphy.
no.
I almost kind of want to swap Paul George to go below Lou Dort,
I would do that because
Nah.
he was injured.
but we can keep Paul George where he is. I think he should go below Trey Murphy.
Yes,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Trey Murphy's way better.
But
Scoring.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're putting like I understand the best ability is availability, But when push comes to shove, when both of them are healthy, I'd rather have Trey Murphy than Mikal Bridges.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone that experienced Mikal Bridges on
I
the
would-
team for a year and a half.
I
So,
would take Trey Murphy 10 times out of 10.
so yeah, we'll put Mr. 6-pick Mick up in here. It would have been funnier if he was right here because then he would have been the 6th ranked player on the tier list so far. But it is what it is. Denny Avdia.
Oh, Denny shut up this year massively.
He's got a lot of potential. He's like, I would call him like maybe a top 20 small forward right now, or top 25, top 20, kind of around there.
I think he's B
Why is Wiggins an A tier? I'm sorry. Why, Wiggins
Yeah, I
is,
kind of moved him down. This
Wiggins
lower
is
side.
not better than Trey Murphy.
Well,
Put him at the
I
top
am
of Trey Murphy.
So sorry.
I still put him above Trey Murphy.
I put him above McHale.
Yes. No.
You think Trey Murphy's better?
Murphy is way better.
I have a lot of upside.
Yeah.
So let's
Murphy
move him right
is
there.
the upside is tremendous with him.
Honestly, I'd put him below McHale.
No, he's but yeah, exactly. What are we doing? Wiggins is
I'll put him right next to Paul George.
yes, that's,
That's
fine.
fine. You know what? That works.
That
for
is
me.
Yeah.
thank you. That's so much better because Denny Avdia should fit right above Wiggins.
I agree.
No, really?
Yes, Wiggins is.
Rip to y'all's
It's
ear.
worse.
He
than,
wasn't
it's,
that bad.
it's worse than your beard game,
Oh my god.
and I'm giving your beard game some
Now it-
hype right now.
See, it was good before. Now he's just overusing the joke.
Dude. I don't think Wiggins is that
Oh my,
bad.
he's literally blind. He cannot shoot a basketball.
Dude.
What are you watching? What kind of basketball are you watching?
I'm pulling up stats right
Please
now.
do, bro.
He's literally the most ludicrous player.
Andrew Wiggins from 3-point range this season shot his third most efficient season from 3 at 38%. So
No.
this season he averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds,
Disgusting.
3 assists.
Disgusting.
Look, you're I don't know what Andrew Wiggins did to
Disgusting.
you. But
Disgusting.
Gio, we have to
This
save
is the worst number one overall pick since Anthony Bennett.
Dude, what?
worst number one
Why do you
since
hate Andrew
Anthony
Wiggins
Bennett.
so much?
This
Because
man,
he's mediocre.
this man was an all-star starter in the year he won a championship as the second or third best player on the roster
Where did he win a championship?
with Golden State.
That is actually insane. Please take that ring away from him.
Well, he was like one of the.
I would do that
Why
myself.
are you such a hater?
Because
bro?
he's not good. When he's on the podcast, he's a friend. He's a friend of the show, like Stephen A. Smith says. He's a friend
This
of the
is
show.
crazy.
But no, this is like you and Rudy. It's the
that
same. Why are we
bad?
hating Rudy? Rudy's a 3-time defensive player of the year.
Nah,
4-time
but
defensive player of the year.
You have no reason to hate.
You have no reason
Really?
to hate. What reason do you have to hate Rudy
'Cause he-
Gobert?
I have
Yeah,
no-
well, what's
I have,
There's
I have my reasons.
There's no reason. Rudy's
have
one of the
my
greatest defenders of all time.
Yeah, literally. What is that to hate Rudy about?
I
Literally.
I have my reasons.
Okay.
What are the
I
reasons?
don't have reasons.
It's definitely
Wiggins
Russell
is so
Westbrook
bad.
related. It has
I
to
don't.
be.
No, the Wiggins hate. I don't understand why people pay him because he's not worth what he's getting paid.
Dude,
He got paid. He got paid after he won a championship.
No, I really don't care.
Dude, in that season when he won a championship, what was that 21-22?
yeah.
He
You know what? You know what I am? I am the Zach Lowe to Andrew Wiggins as he is to Cam Thomas.
I guess. But Andrew Wiggins was good. All-star, literally.
Okay, he had good in the Warriors, yes. Wait,
All right, let's
where
move.
Denny Avdia above Wiggins?
That's
I
fine. You
totally
guys say so.
agree with
That's
that.
literally the best thing.
Yeah, I think I would put him above. They're right around that same line, but Denny Abdi is a really good player.
Yeah.
Here's the player I forgot about, Doug McDermott.
Oh my gosh.
He is
can shoot.
outside of that one heat check he had at the end of the regular season. He is a D tier player.
That's
I
fine.
agree.
Below Kyle Anderson.
I'd go above to be
Above
honest with you.
Kyle
Kyle
Anderson.
Anderson's old as hell
That's
at this
fine.
point.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
you can do that. I
Dougie.
mean,
Dougie is
I think
still
Doug's older,
reliable.
though.
Dougie is still reliable.
Anderson's just slow. He's not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. but
Above Kyle, yeah. Dougie,
I guess he's the new Turbo,
Dougie is reliable.
I suppose. The most forgotten player in the NBA, Sadiq Bey. Last time we saw this man,
Put him in
he
D.
dropped 50 points in a game. I feel like we can't put him in D.
We have
He-
to. We haven't
he-
seen
no,
anything from him.
He has to be in C tier, but he's the lowest C tier.
Like,
'Cause
I'm totally fine with
That's
that.
literally what it is.
Huh?
Honestly, I'd probably put him above Julian Champagny,
No.
but because he played a full 82, I'm going to go below.
No.
I think Champagny should be in D.
No, Champagny is. You'll watch more Spurs basketball this year, and you'll see why he's in C tier.
You'll see.
He may
Gio.
be a lot higher than that.
All right, next player, Haywood Highsmith.
F.
What? he just doesn't like the Heat. He's still salty about 2023.
F. What has Haywood Highsmith done?
He's D tier. bro.
Haywood Highsmith, fun fact, was the highest scoring Heat player in Game 1 of the Finals in 2023.
Okay.
He had 18
D
points
tier.
off the bench.
D tier.
No, Haywood Highsmith is a good player.
D
I put
tier.
him in C tier.
Lowest C tier.
I would put him,
Above Bay.
in all honesty, I would put him probably
Above Zaire.
below Zaire Williams.
Below Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
He's more
that's
proven
fine.
than Champagny.
That's fine.
So we'll put Haywood Highsmith up here.
Who is this old head coming up?
This old head. Wait, I'm looking up this guy's age. Hold on.
this old
Hold on. This old head, Antoine, is 26-year-old Herbert Jones.
Oh my god! What is wrong with him? He
That's
looks like he's aging horrendously.
Dude, he's gonna get canceled today.
Yo,
bro. This is
Herb, I
insane.
love you, man, but you gotta get back to the plastic surgeon, my guy.
All right, Gio, where would you rank Herb Jones?
He's B tier,
I think so too.
Incredible defender.
above Wiggins, below Avdia.
I would honestly, you could put him right next to his teammate.
Right
That's
next to
fine.
Murphy.
He's better than Mikhail on
No,
a
I
healthy
don't think so.
basis.
No, I
don't
would.
think so.
Mikhail's available. I would put Herb Jones either above or below Denny Abdia.
He's below Denny Avdia.
I think the offense needs to get there a little
Yes,
bit.
and the
He's
health.
incredible defensively. If he was healthy, he'd go a lot higher. But because he's not as healthy, Denny Abdia's got promise. I'll go below for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put Herb Jones, apparently his old ass, right there. Najee Marshall. Gio, what are
like
your
him.
thoughts on
Oh,
Najee Marshall?
New Jersey.
I like Marshall. So we're gonna put him in the B tier. We're gonna put Najee Marshall right around Dylan Brooks.
B tier is going to be stacked.
Yeah, it's gonna be stacked. We know that. It always is.
Yeah.
I think Marshall should be right below Lou Jeans Dort.
What do you call him?
Blue
Blue
jeans.
jeans.
How you say his name?
Lugens.
Lugens.
Nah, it's Lou Jeans.
Blue jeans.
Nah, Lou
that
jeans.
works.
Like
Blue
Louis
jeans,
Louis
Dort.
Vuitton jeans.
I guess.
like
Below
Blue jeans.
Dort. Below Dort is fine.
He's better than Reese Shea. He's better than Asar Thompson.
I think he's better than Brooks.
I think he's better than Hunter. I do think he's better than Brooks. I think because Dort had a great playoffs,
Yeah.
we can't put him above. So we'll put
Right over there.
we'll put Najee Marshall there.
It's fine.
The
Is that
newest
MPJ?
Nets legend, Michael Porter Jr.,
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr., Michael Expletive Jr. You can definitely fill in the blank
He had
there
a
of what
crappy
Nuggets
season,
fans
bro.
called him. He spent a lot of it injured, which is unfortunate. But
Crappy season.
Again, he should be in B tier.
he's definitely a B tier player.
I would put him right below Avdia.
His potential is A tier.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it
Could get there.
Or S
Could
tier.
get to A tier. I
No,
don't
he's
think
definitely
S
not an S tier player.
Not yet.
I would put him mainly above. I would either put him above or below Herb Jones. I think that's kind of the benchmark.
Above
for PJ.
Herb because Herb is not healthy right now.
I would not. I would
fair.
put him below PG.
No.
Remember, he's going to get a more advanced role, especially if Cam Thomas doesn't come back to Brooklyn.
How dare you say Wiggins is better than MPJ?
Well, right now, yeah.
What?
They both.
Wiggins average 18.
No.
PJ average what? 13.
I trust MPJ more than I trust Wiggins.
That's
I mean,
Same.
they both essentially played the same position and won a championship. Wiggins was better in the playoffs, but that was 3 years ago. This season, Michael Porter Jr. averaged 18.7 rebounds, 2 assists.
The same thing then.
So I would put him either above or below Herb Jones. Up to y'all, wherever you want to place
Put
him.
him
I would-
below.
Put him what?
Below.
Below. We'll put him below
I guess.
Herbert Jones. I get it because Herbert Jones is like you could genuinely make the argument that Herb Jones is the best defender in the NBA. Like you can genuinely make that argument. So I'm fine with it. Jaylen Brown.
He's
he's-
S tier.
He's got to be S tier.
I think he goes right to the top for me.
I think so too.
Yes.
I think at this point
Get
he's better
LeBron
than
James
LeBron.
out of here,
Yes.
Yeah.
bro. Honestly, LeBron should be A tier.
Jaylen Brown, in my opinion, I think it's just this Celtics team. Like that whole team is just so underappreciated
He's
individually.
gonna
They
take
are.
off this year because no Tatum.
Yeah, I think Jason Tatum's criminally underrated. I think Jaylen Brown's criminally underrated. Derek
Could we
White's
just
always
put
been
Jalen-
underrated.
Jason Tatum right now at
He's
the top.
See him next week. The power
He's
forwards.
power
He's a
forwards,
power
yeah.
forward.
Remember last season, Drew Holiday, Derek White,
Okay.
Jaylen Brown at the 3, Tatum at the 4,
Got it.
Horford or Porzingis at the 5.
That's weird.
So yeah, we'll see Tatum next week.
Yeah.
He's been listed as a power forward every year in his career.
Did not know that.
Yeah, even though he's a small,
He's definitely a small forward.
look, like Katie said, it's wings league. You see it in the draft too. You're either a guard, a wing, or a center. It's kind of what you are in this day and age. It's
Okay.
interesting. So let's get into the Riz Lord himself, Kelly Oubre Jr. Had a pretty good year in Philly
Yeah.
amid the circumstances. Him and Grimes kind of both were on the up towards
I
the
would
end of last season.
He's right around PG.
This dude literally got hit by a car and came back 2 weeks later. It's insane.
I would toss him in B. Probably the lowest B
Nah.
I would still.
or the highest C.
I don't know. Where would you go, Gio?
I was thinking you put him right next to PG. Nah, right below Lou.
I would go below.
Below Marshall.
I would either go below Brooks or below Hunter.
Okay.
Below Hunter.
Below Hunter's fine.
Below Hunter.
Okay, we'll put Kelly up there below DeAndre Hunter. Shout out James. He loves Kelly Oubre.
He does.
Yeah, he loves Kelly Oubre.
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
said
like
that.
he doesn't like Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but let's get into the next player, Brandon Miller.
All right, a guy that has tremendous upside, but not A tier yet.
Not the most durable guy to ever live.
No.
If he was durable, I mean, maybe he could be A tier.
I would toss him in B. I would definitely put him
Above MPJ.
above Wiggins, below MPJ.
I'm an MPJ hater.
In my honest opinion, just based off of I can't put him above Wiggins based off of his durability. So I would
Okay.
Above
I would-
PG.
I would put him either. It's tough. You could put him anywhere in that middle
He's
range.
better than Dort.
I think so.
And he's better than PG.
He basically is Paul
He is
George
PG.
regen. So you know what? Let's just put him above his idol.
Yeah.
We'll put him there. If he has
Yeah.
a healthy season, he could definitely shoot up into A tier.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
He'll,
Sure.
100%.
I think he has that potential.
oh, absolutely.
100%.
He could be S tier even.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Kevin Durant.
S tier.
He's clear S tier.
He's
But
He's the highest.
is he above Jalen Brown?
He's above Jalen
Okay,
Brown.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair. He's Kevin Durant for Pete's sake,
Yeah.
or I guess for Kev's sake. So I mean, what's not to love about Kevin Durant? He's just scoring machine.
Houston era coming.
His defensive leap he's going to take this year is going to be incredible. At age
Yeah.
38 or whatever, how old he is.
38. You're not that old.
Nah, whatever it is, like 50.
Yeah.
His old ass.
He's like 34, 35, right?
I think so, somewhere around there. Let me just see. KD is the right. Oh, he's 36. So he'll be 37 this season in
Okay.
September. So I was close. I was 1 year off.
Not bad.
Tristan Da Silva.
I would throw him in C tier.
D.
I'd probably go D. Yeah.
High as D tier.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's better than McDermott and Kyle.
He had a
Anderson.
pretty decent rookie year, but
Let me see his
not the
stats.
best.
Tristan Da Silva. Let's see. What did you do, my guy?
He
this
started,
year?
I think, like 15, 20 games.
He averaged 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 33% from 3.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah, he's a D tier. We'll go highest though,
Yeah,
because
is.
he has upside. The other two are old as balls. Interesting one coming up next, boys. DeMar DeRozan.
F.
I think he's C.
Really?
Yeah, he's C.
Wow.
He's the highest C.
I'm not big on DeMar.
No, DeMar's fallen off massive.
He's highest C.
I was gonna go B, but I've been outvoted. We'll put
I'm
DeMar.
sorry.
And I think it's fine to keep Strus down in C tier.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. If he was in the Heat, he would definitely go a lot higher.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, or as Kendrick Perkins likes to call him, Kawhi Leonard Jordan.
It's-
he's
it's-
A, S tier.
He's an S tier.
He's definitely S tier,
I think he's
especially.
highest,
No.
but he just can't stay healthy. If he's healthy, I think he's the highest.
Do you want to toss him in the middle between Brown and LeBron?
I think he's at the very top. He's below Brown, but you could make the argument that he's below LeBron and J Dub.
Nah.
It's tough. I think I would
It's
put
only
him
because he doesn't stay healthy. When he's healthy, forget it. He's better than all these guys.
right, but
Exactly.
there's an if, so we can't just bank on him being healthy.
All right, so we'll put him above LeBron for now.
Above LeBron,
That's what I was
I'm
gonna say,
totally okay with
above
that.
LeBron.
We'll give
LeBron's
Kawhi the
ass.
love he deserves. Okay, he's just hating on LeBron now.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
It's so hard.
I feel so bad for this guy.
He
If
should
I'm
be an
being
A tier,
honest,
but he's not.
Chris probably is in B, above Kelly Oubre.
I don't know, man. He did not have a healthy season. I think just based on the circumstances he's in, he has to go C tier.
Highest
Yeah.
C tier.
No, I put DeMar above him.
I
So
would too.
below DeMar
Yeah.
or below Strus. Below DeMar. That's fine.
Where do you think, Gio? Below DeMar or below
Below
Strus?
DeMar.
Yeah,
Below
that's
DeMar?
fine.
Okay. Put DeMar. Let me just check on time right now. We're on 35 minutes. We only got like 10 players left, so we're chilling. And then I'll look for the player we missed, or we put Kyrie Irving in by accident. Dalton Connect,
F,
the Newt dude, as Flight likes
F.
to call him.
Put him in D.
D.
D?
Highest D tier. He's better than DeSilva.
I like him more than De Silva, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put him in D. Just isn't going to get the minutes anymore. JJ Redick's kind of moved past him. He should be off the team by February. I'm almost confident of that.
Wish the best for him.
Jaden McDaniels,
It's A tier.
clearest
Yeah,
A-tier
for sure.
player
I
on the
think he's
list.
highest AT. No.
No,
No, he's
Right
better
below
than.
Franz.
he's below Franz.
Right
He's below France.
His offensive leap this year alone has me way better than Anunoby.
Yeah.
So
Not
We need
way.
more-
I
no.
wouldn't say way.
We
I think it was
better.
no, because I think they were
More-
even at first. I would take
No.
I would take him because he's healthier.
I want
more
more
durable.
consistency
Nah,
from
I
OG.
still-
I want more consistent. I've been saying consistency from
OG
OG.
was healthy the whole entire season,
This is
But-
the first time ever.
Yeah.
and he played great.
But
he played good.
I would need
but-
more consistency from OG.
I'd rather
do
have
you mean more
I'd rather have J Mac on
More
my team.
consistency.
I don't know
What
what
do you
he's
mean?
talking about, but I'd rather have J Mac on my team.
I would too.
Yeah.
At this point, and
Listen, you didn't watch Knicks ball. OG had some stinkers.
dude. Okay.
So we're putting him second highest
Yes.
in A tier. All right, we'll whack him up there.
I mean,
Every player has stinkers.
I'm not
bro.
a Knicks hater, but OG had some stinkers. We were
You're-
calling for
Yeah,
OG's,
so does
OG's
Kevin
had
Durant,
some-
bro,
Yeah.
and he's
No,
Kevin
but-
Durant.
Dude, I watched Jalen Brown in a conference final series. Couldn't even dribble with his left hand.
Yeah.
He's still the
All
second
right,
best on this
put
list.
OG above J-Mac.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not doing
We're
that.
not doing that either.
Maybe last year,
Last year, definitely. Oh,
but
for
J-Mac
sure.
took a leap on the offensive side.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
what I said. Yeah.
And I think he's a better defender than OG.
Who is this guy?
Keldon Johnson.
Oh,
Fun fact.
I like him.
Keldon Johnson was actually on the Olympics team in 2021. He filled that final spot.
How the hell did he
oh
do that?
wow.
I honestly don't know.
What the hell?
So,
That's
yeah.
cool to have on your resume.
Yeah.
B tier,
B tier.
C tier.
I think
highest
He
C tier.
regressed a lot.
I think he's better than Reece Sachet, bro.
I think, yeah, I mean, I guess they're about even. I think Reece Sachet has more upside, especially now that there's more bodies in the
He
door at
does.
San Antonio.
Keldon could also get traded this year.
I hope he does because like he's not going to do anything on that team.
Yeah.
I'd go bottom B tier.
Yeah. I would go bottom
Yeah.
B.
I think usually like rookies that struggle a little bit their first year don't necessarily have a sophomore slump. So I have a lot more promise for Zach this year. I
Okay.
think he's gonna have a better year than like Scotty Barnes did his second year when he had that big slump. And just like whatever, who was the rookie that we were just talking about that had a sophomore slump?
Hawkes.
Hawkes, that was who it was, yeah. So fair enough. Cam Johnson, Nets legend. Cam
He's big.
Johnson, the newest Denver
Put him
Nugget.
right next to friggin' Michael Porter Jr.
I think he's better.
Yeah, put him right next.
Put him right next to MPJ.
I think he's better than Mikal Bridges.
Nah,
Nope. Not yet.
I think he's absolutely
think
better
so.
than Mikal Bridges.
I don't think so.
We need to see it this year.
I think you saw that this year on the
No.
Nets.
Oh,
He was
ooh,
fantastic
ooh.
this year.
But
No.
again, this is a Nets team that was not playing players.
If Mikal Bridges were on that team, he would be the best player on that team.
Mikal Bridges was on that team last season or the
Exactly,
year
and he
before.
was the best player on that team, right?
Cam Thomas outplayed him comfortably
Oh,
that
my
year.
goodness.
Cam Johnson, remember, he's going to
Mikal
get
Bridges averaged like 26 on that team.
on the Nets.
Yeah.
Well, Cam Johnson averaged almost 20 on the Nets last season. Mikal Bridges on the Nets, let's see, in his full season with the Nets, he averaged the same amount of points. So
What?
19.
I know for a second there he had like 26.
That was when he got traded. And that was that little flurry he had in 23 when he averaged 26, but that was only across 20 games. So with Cam Johnson, he's now going to get more open looks than he got in Brooklyn with, Jokic and Murray being on the floor. And he's a better defender than Michael Porter Jr. is.
Okay, if we're putting Cam above Mikal, then we have to move Trey Murphy to the lowest A tier.
I don't want to do that. I don't think Trey Murphy's A tier.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So Cam
But-
wants to go. I would put Cam above MPJ.
What about you, Gio?
That's where I would put him too.
Okay, so I've been outvoted then.
Yeah.
We'll put him above Michael Porter Jr. Or would that average out to above anyone else, or do we just keep him where he is?
Right there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just keep him where he is. All right, we have 9 players remaining. This is this is Jalen Wells.
Oh, fantastic rookie year. He's
Mo-
got to go above Reece Sachet.
Easily the most underrated rookie in the class for sure. He's
Yeah.
definitely B tier, but
Yes.
where?
Above Reece Sachet. He performed a lot better than him.
Do you want to go higher or?
No, because he has to replicate it.
I mean, fair. I think I would probably take Asar Thompson over Jalen Wells,
Yeah.
so that's fine. We'll put
He has to replicate it next year.
that's totally understandable. So we'll put him there.
And he did have a really bad injury at the end of the year, too.
Yeah. So we hope he'll be back for the season, so he's good. It's one of Gio's favorite players, Derek Jones Jr. Gio, how do you feel about your guy, D triple J or D double J, airplane mode?
Honestly, I think he's like C tier.
C tier.
I agree.
Highest C.
No.
No.
Below DeMar.
Below Strus.
I'd go, below Strus.
That's fine.
Below
He's too inconsistent for my liking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you guys on your screen are now seeing a Charlotte Hornets logo. Like, Brandon Moe's already there. Who could this be?
Con Knuckle.
4th overall pick, Con Knuppel. Summer League MVP, right? Or Finals MVP, whatever it was.
Oh, one of my favorite players.
What do we think?
B tier.
Hmm.
He would probably go in
He's
between.
C tier.
He's C tier, yeah.
What the hell is this list?
I just don't think he's going to get the looks he got in Summer League
Can we
with LaMelo on the
do
floor.
highest C tier?
I'd,
No.
I'd go above Chris Middleton.
Yeah. Yes. Because we don't know what Middleton has to bring right now.
Totally
That's fair.
fair, totally understandable. So we'll put him there.
Is this Aaron Neesmith?
This is Aaron
like
Neesmith. Remember, this is going to be a Halley-less year. Him and Nemhard have the keys with Siakam. They can do whatever the hell they want.
Where's Siakam? Oh, he's power forward.
Power
Forward.
What the?
There you go.
What are you smoking?
Okay. Power forward is gonna be kind of.
Now, I have a specific place where I want to place Aaron Neesmith, but I want to know what y'all think first.
I want to put him in the A tier.
That's
Based
exactly
off
where I
of
want
the
to put him.
projection.
Neesmith is below Giannobi.
Higher than Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah. Why would he
I
not
You
be
know
higher than
what?
Cooper Flag?
Screw it. This man had one of the greatest heat checks in NBA history. We are putting this man in A tier. He fully deserves it. He outplayed OG Anunoby, but we'll give the respect to
No,
OG,
yeah.
I suppose. But I think Aaron Nesmith is a more winning player.
Yeah.
If I had the choice, I would have put him below Franz Wagner,
Who?
Aaron Nesmith.
Nope.
That's where I would have
don't-
placed him.
I don't think he's earned it yet.
I think he will earn it at the end of the season. You'll see.
Okay.
See.
We'll see.
You will see. 5 players remaining. Devin Vassell is next. He was the shooting guard that I couldn't fit on the list. We moved him down.
Oof.
He's one of the only Spurs that's like not named Castle, Harper, and Wemby that I have promise in.
I feel like he's
I know.
low B.
He's
a good
low,
player.
He's low B.
I'm totally okay with that.
Probably around Jalen Wells.
I think he's better than Keldon Johnson, Reece Sachet. He's better than Jalen Wells. I would put, honestly, what I
better
would.
He
than-
could be
I
better.
don't
than
think he's
this.
better than Reece Sachet.
No, he is.
Oh,
He
I
is.
think
definitely
Reece Sachet
is.
is gonna have a good season.
Well, I think he's going to have, I think Devin Vassell's going to also have a
But
good season.
Vassell
You think
has
so?
Yeah.
Vassell's
With all
not
those
gonna-
guys over there?
Vassell's not going to get scoring. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
problem.
not gonna get. He's
I would-
not gonna have looks.
I would place Vassell right above Kelly Oubre.
Dude, it's kind of high.
I don't know because Vassell's not going to get any.
He's not gonna get those looks.
You
yeah.
can outvote me. You can pick where you want to place him.
I want to put him below Reece Sachet.
Next to his teammate.
Where do you want to place
Yeah.
him? You're basically the averager here.
I think Reece Sachet is gonna be
Because
better.
Reece
He's gonna have
Sachet's
more
gonna
looks.
Reece Sachet's gonna start.
Right, he's a starting
Vassell
small
may
forward.
not start.
He's not gonna
Vassell,
have the ball in his hands that much.
might
Bro. You have
not,
to remember
yeah.
you have De'Aaron Fox,
Vassell's
you have Scott
not gonna
Hassel.
start.
but
Dylan
you also got to
Harper.
take into account the Spurs could make a trade and Vassell could get shipped off.
Possible.
Well, yeah,
to a
but we
place where he
don't
can
know
start.
that.
But based on this current
We
situation,
could put Vassell next to Keldon. He's better than Keldon.
Vassell's listed as the starting small forward,
okay.
Wait, where's Harrison Barnes?
power forward.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
no.
because Wemby's going to be
Okay.
the 5.
Yeah, so Vassell's starting. No, he's better than Jalen Wells.
Yeah, I think so.
I would put him below Asar, above Jalen Wells.
Okay, that's fine. That's where it's going to average out to.
That's fine.
Why?
That's fine.
So
You
he
like
wanted to
it,
go
G?
below Reece Sachet.
It's fine. I still think Reece Sachet will be better.
Understandable, I guess. The newest Chicago Bull, Isaac Okoro.
Oh, C tier.
I wish his career worked out better, man.
think
It's super
highest C.
unfortunate. Highest C,
Mm-hmm.
I would go below DeMar. I'd go below Concanepple.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Honestly, what I want to do is I want to place him there and I want to swap Strus and Middleton.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I think Middleton's not going to play.
Well, with the C,
Yeah, that's good. Do that.
All right, so we'll place you here and then swap them two out.
Good.
Carl Kuzma,
F.
F tier. Does he go above or below Torian Prince? That's the
No,
question.
Torian
Below.
Prince.
Below Torian Prince?
Yep.
I'm so glad we're in agreement
Until
here.
he proves otherwise.
Yeah, did you see he already grabbed Dame's number 0?
Yep, already. Switch to number 0.
So ass, bro. I can't.
Zero
even
is
tell.
his, and he does not care.
The penultimate player, Himmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler. Where are we putting the main man himself?
He's an A tier.
Yeah,
He's still A
He's,
tier.
he's
definitely.
below Franz.
below Franz.
He's below Franz.
Who's that guy next to Franz?
J Mac.
J-Mag, yeah.
I think J Mac is better.
Dude, I just thought I just
come
thought back to last week when
on.
he was calling Kennard that white guy over there.
Why is Jimmy Butler's when he went over to Golden State, they transformed completely? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the problem is
Come
it's
on.
like J-Mac
He's
was
old as hell.
J-Mac was horrendous against OKC. Jimmy Butler was horrendous against Minnesota. But if Steph was on the floor, Jimmy Butler would not have looked that good. Also, Jimmy Butler was playing with a bum tailbone because remember he landed
He was?
flat on it. Yeah, he was injured in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did.
I would go. I would
All
go.
right, fine.
I would go above J-Mac
Yeah,
at the
that's
very least.
100%.
So we'll give Franz his respect in the A tier. We'll keep him there. So as of right now, this is the last player. I'm going to double check the list while we place Duncan Robinson to see if we missed anyone. But Duncan Robinson, Gio, where are you feeling Duncan Robinson?
D.
No, C
Ooh,
tier.
He's C tier.
He
Yeah.
just got a payday from Detroit, Gio.
Where do you want to place him? I think he's worse than Strus. Remember, Strus basically nabbed the starting spot from him in Miami before he left.
Yeah.
And Duncan Robinson's got relegated to a bench role
Yeah, he did.
Below,
on both
Mid-
teams.
below
Yeah.
Middleton.
He's going to play, though. Middleton's
No,
not going to
below
play.
Strus. Below Strus. That's
I'll
fine.
put him below Strus.
Below Strus.
So I'm going to ask y'all just your general thoughts right now. Do we want to move anything? How we feeling on the tier list while I scan the list to see if I missed anybody?
Can we move Vassell to the highest C tier?
Where's he right now?
Lowest B.
No, it's Keldon Johnson, my guy.
Oh, can we move Keldon Johnson to the highest B, C tier?
How do you feel about that, Gio?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Reece should be the lowest B tier.
Okay, that's fine.
In my opinion.
Do you want to
I
put,
see.
do you want to put him above or below DeMar?
He's above
Above.
DeMar.
Above
He's
DeMar?
DeMar.
Okay. As far as what I'm looking at, the list seems good. Let me just count. We have five in the S tier, right? 6 in the A tier, so that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing one player. And I don't. Oh, I know who we're missing. Wait, did I put him on here?
Is it a goat?
Oh my God, we are missing such an obvious player, I think. Unless, you know what? Do we want to save Brandon Ingram for power forwards? Because that's basically what he is,
Is he?
I think. Let me actually just check.
Just
Brandon
check,
Ingram was the
yeah.
one we're missing. Because we
If
could also. Because we'll have 51. Because I feel like both him and Scotty are power forwards.
Yeah.
Brandon- It's up
Wait,
to you, Brent.
Let me look
Brandon
on.
Ingram's,
Brandon's more of a
Brandon
small
Ingram's
forward.
been listed as a small forward his entire career.
Put him in small forwards then.
It's up to you, Antoine. You're the decider here.
Well, Basketball Reference.
That's what I'm looking at. He's been listed as a
He's
small.
a small forward and a
Put him
power
in small
forward.
forward.
You know, he's 6'8". He's a small forward.
Let me see what Scotty's listed as. Scotty Barnes is
He's
listed
power.
as a power forward. Okay, fair.
Put
He's
BI
listed
as
as a
small.
shooting guard one year.
Yeah.
All right,
he
so
was.
let's add Brandon Ingram. I don't know. That was what it auto-corrected to Kyrie Irving as. So Brandon Ingram was going to be here regardless. So where do we want to put Brandon Ingram? Newest Toronto Raptor. He's definitely an A tier for sure. I think he's the lowest.
Yeah, because we don't know what's going to happen.
I think he's just too injured. I think Cooper Flag is
Fine,
going to be
yeah.
better than him. So
It's fine.
there you
Yeah,
go.
We have to see what happens with him.
Brandon Ingram up there where he belongs. And I think
51.
that's the tier list. I think
Yeah,
I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out
I'm fine with
for
it.
the most part.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And we have another top, just like the point guards, we have a top 5 in S tier, and then we have 2 absolute, turd bag scum in F tier.
I think we're pretty generous with these lists because I feel like they always end up top heavy. You know, it always ends up being more people
Well, we have a lot
in
in
the
C tier.
B, A, and S than the C, D, and F. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm also not including a lot of the end of the bench guys. Like I didn't include Julian Strother, for example. He
Right.
would have been in
No.
like C, D tier.
Yeah.
Like those guys, I didn't want to make 100 players on a list.
Right.
So it's basically just the 30 starters and basically the
Couple
20
bench
best
guys.
like bench guys. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Somewhere along those lines. Plus, this is the most talented the NBA's ever been. So you're going to have like a higher bell curve compared to like the 1990s where there were, you got like Jordan in them and then you just got like scrubs galore.
Right.
So it's kind of where it is. But do we want to make any other changes? Do we have any other final questions, comments, thoughts, and concerns?
Nah, I think we're good, man.
All right, guys, this is the tier list, the final small forwards tier list. Let us know down in the comments who your S tier would be, and let us know if we made any crazy rash decisions. And just one last recap, our top 5 S tier in order for the audio listeners. In 5th place is Jalen Williams. In 4th place is LeBron James. 3rd, Kawhi Leonard. 2nd, Jaylen Brown. And 1st place, Nets legend Wayne Durant?
I think so.
Yeah. Shout out Kevin, bro. So, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode number 68 of the Floor Spacer podcast. Gio, I'm going to have to hijack your G of the week this week, but let us know the
Really?
word to comment.
No, you can't hijack them because this is my sister and my brother-in-law.
We shouted them out in the beginning, though.
We did.
We did, yeah. All right, so we'll do G of the week, and then I'll also include a couple people I want to shout out. So
Okay.
you first. G of the week and the word to comment.
G of the week.
Has to be.
Yeah, it's my sister who got married and my brother-in-law. So that's the G of the week. And who are the people that you?
Look, by the time this episode comes out, I work a summer job in a baseball league. Our season just finished on Wednesday by the time this episode comes out. So I got to shout out my guys. Shout out my guy Jack. Shout out Rowan. Shout out Luke. Shout out Justin. Shout out Wyatt. I'm trying not to miss any names. Shout out my guy Ethan. I think that's everybody. I don't want to miss anyone. I'm going to shout out Matt. So I think I got everyone. So shout out the boys. Always fun. Always fun just hanging out with the guys in the booth. We're just screwing around the entire game. It's a great time.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So, and the word to comment, Gio.
The word we're gonna comment today is.
First word that comes to mind.
Let's do baby. Because I'm staring at a crib right now.
Yeah, for some reason there's a crib in here.
Yeah.
But
My niece.
yeah.
Anthony's niece.
Yeah, Antoine has reached unk status, bro. He's old.
Old ass.
It's insane. So,
That still has liquid in it.
Oh, it does?
crazy. He's wearing a white shirt.
Did it spill out or no,
It
G?
spilled a little bit.
Yeah. So we calling that a flagrant 1?
Wow.
Flagrant 2, you're going to toss him out of here?
Yeah, he's getting
That's
tossed.
crazy. He's
out.
done. But But yeah, guys, obviously, if you have brain cells, you'll know next week is our power forward. Our power forward tier list will come at you with a top. I think it's top 50 for power forwards. So
Yeah, we're halfway through.
be on the lookout for that. It's your turn next week, Antoine, for shower thoughts. So come up with a juicy question.
My shower.
Okay, I keep forgetting he's super sus in these things. It's insane. But we'll just we'll keep tabs on news stories and stuff. I have a really fun segment for us next week that we're gonna do. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, get us to 7K. We're less than 300 away.
Yeah.
We're actually less than 250 away.
250.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're right
go.
there. Get us there as soon as
Sub.
humanly possible. And then maybe does any of you guys want to do something for 7K subs?
Like what?
I don't know, anything like,
Anthony, shave your head.
should we just bake a cake or something?
Yo, Anthony, shave your beard.
No, Gio.
Let's make a cake.
Sure.
We'll
Make
get
a
a cake for 7K. Yeah,
I'm gonna shove Gio's head in the oven.
that's crazy.
Shave your beard, bro.
That's
Why? You literally
crazy.
said you don't want me to shave it.
That's true, he did say
Why would I do
but
it?
for 7K.
No, don't do that.
Go clean shaven,
No.
No.
You can go clean shaven.
dude.
Yes. But yeah, follow us if you're on Spotify audio platforms. Give us 5 stars, answer the polls, all that stuff.
Audio listeners, just so you know, Gio has a massive beard on his face.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very luscious and beautiful.
The audio listeners could also hit switch to video and they'll see.
No, don't switch to video.
So
Don't switch to
Don't-
video.
yeah,
Switch the video so you
Don't
can see
switch.
Gio.
That's
Follow our socials at FloorSpacerPod on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Follow our personal socials, which are on the screen right now. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers or we will riot. And guys, do we have anything else to say before we head on out of here for the week?
we good.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Let's go to sleep. We hope you all
Yes.
enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. We love you all endlessly. We still don't like Nico Harrison, but for some reason, Gio does. And we'll see you all next week in episode nice. Peace out.
That's because he's his undercover agent.